Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Do you have any children?
I do. See, this one y'all gonna kick me down there, but it's okay because I'm ready. I've been watching this show for some years now.
Here we go!
I have 7 lovely children.
Bumble clock!
Real quick, just give me their current ages, honey.
Oh, so 18, 13, 12, 9, 5, 4, 2.
All by the same man?
No.
Basically.
My first girlfriend, and then I was married to my oldest kid's father, and then I have my youngest kid's dad.
She must be a demon, right? She's got to be a demon at least. She's got to be part of Satan's minions.
So it's 3 people, but you said one was a woman?
I had my oldest with my oldest kid, my oldest son's mother. Yes.
So was that a surrogate situation? How did that work? Who was
No. We did the real thing.
Well,
we did it.
In order for a baby to be created, it takes a man and a woman. So where did you get the sperm from?
So so there was a guy that we had after we were together. We had the baby. We stayed together for probably like maybe 2 or 3 years after that, after our son was born.
Fuck off.
Salute, squad, and welcome to class, gang. How y'all feeling, man? Salute. Welcome to the righteous sphere, where we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense, and we is not gonna complicate that, guys. We got a good one today, guys. We finna have that conversation, because they always say, let's have that conversation. You know what I mean? They ain't ready for this conversation. You know what I mean? They don't want to have that conversation. But we want to have that conversation. You know what I mean? Us emotional, intelligent, critically thinking, masculine men want to have that conversation. You know what I mean? Why black women can't have a logical conversation about child support? Guys, I got the bread, guys. I got the bread. So, y'all got the butter? Who got the butter? Because I got the bread. Who got the butter? You know what I mean? Because we talking about they bread and butter today, guys. This is why we can't get a logical conversation about child support out our sisters. You know what I mean? Remember when I spoke about that money tree, guys? Remember when I told y'all about how you got to plant you a money tree? Because money don't grow on trees. That's what they raised you off of. But I teach you how to plant you a money tree. And some of us, we opened up streams of income, and we got several streams of revenue opened up, and we doing kind of well for ourselves, right? Well, the sisters, they didn't learn how to open up streams of revenue. They playing this go to school, get a 9 to 5, and be independent. That's what they learning. You know what I mean? So somewhere down the line, they missing information on how to live a successful life because they not taught it, guys. But meanwhile, those that know and that got to the information and have planted seeds and have grown several money trees, we got to protect our shit. We got to protect our shit because all those other folks that don't know what we know, all they know how to do is steal leaves from our tree. So this is why when you have a conversation about child support, these mingy little women of ours, they forget that a man can provide more to the child than just his money tree. And where is your money tree at, ma'am? Because if you had a money tree, you wouldn't look at, if you had a money tree, sis, we probably could have a logical conversation. Know what I'm talking about? But guys, we got a lot to unpack today, so I ain't gonna ramble on. We gonna get to the bread and butter. We gonna get to the bread and butter, guys. All right, so let's start the show.
I'm telling you, he's not fucking going. Nigga, you ain't had my child the whole year. He's not going with you. Come on.
Who you wanna go? You wanna go with me or him?
You trying to take off. Nigga, you gotta pay child support.
Call the police.
Come on.
Call the police. Come on now.
All right, so that video brought a lot of negative comments from disturbed individuals talking about where he ain't see the child in a year. So I wouldn't feel comfortable letting him go either. Ma'am, that's not your decision to make. It takes two to make a baby. He's trying to support his child, ma'am, and you're denying that. You know that? In the Bible, right? Because y'all use this verse on the men. 1 Timothy 5:8 says, but if anyone does not provide for his relatives, and especially for members in his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Just because you hear the he in that don't make you exempt from that. My sister, that don't make you exempt from that, because now you is denying this man from supporting his child because your pockets don't get big, because you get nothing out of that. But those would be the same women that'll scream, it take two to make a baby. In fact, I had this woman right here who she got mad at me because all I did was remind the sisters that they are responsible for their own coochie. But of course, we have so many old women that refuse to believe that because they done hid so much dirt and so much unplanned and the intentions behind why they done had all of these babies is so negative that they trying to bury it. So they not teaching these young girls anything. But let's look and let's listen to how she feel. And keep in mind, they scream, not all, but when you talk the truth, when you talk God's word, when you speak the truth is love, they get so angry and so mad. That's how you know there is no love in them. So you can't really get any logical conversation out of them. In fact, guys, before we get into this how the brain working in the Black community for our sisters, guys. This is how they brain working. This is the type of conversation you will get out of our sisters right now. Right, word. Majority. We live in a democracy. So I'm going to generalize and I'm going to group up because the majority of them thinking like this. And this the mindset where all you got to worry about is the look and the bag. Because that's all government zaddy got them programmed and addicted to. The look and the bag. Fuck you, fuck love, fuck education, fuck anything else. A look and a bag for themselves.
Baby, one thing about me is everybody know I'm super with a good coochie, so I always make a lot of money.
That's amazing. I didn't know that about you.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. Mm-hmm. What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said. No, I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby, I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician. And I think you are a musician.
No, baby, I do music.
So you, just really quick, for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So, in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Now, fellas, now do me a solid, fellas, because some of y'all find that cute. Some of y'all find dumb attractive because you can get to the drawers easier. But can you imagine explaining to a mindset like that Can you imagine explaining to a mindset like that why you should still be wearing a condom after dating her for 8, 9 months? Can you imagine explaining that? Because you niggas is going to have to explain that to women like that, guys. Because you niggas is not explaining that to women like that. Because those are the same women that get on here and expect us grown ass men who are responsible for every single thing we do to be responsible for their coochie as well. They get so mad when I tell them, like, ma'am, you are responsible for your body. They order, but what about the man? Ma'am, you are responsible for your body. But what about the man? If the man ain't leave it in, and then, ma'am, how nasty do you want to be, my sister? You are responsible. And they will fight me to the end of times, fellas. And it's because you guys be playing Let's Pretend. And some of you guys jump at me too, talking about, we gotta wrap it up. Man, I ain't going in nothing without a condom. Bro, you're lying, because once you start playing boyfriend and girlfriend in the black community, y'all niggas take that thing off because she think that love equals sex without a condom, bro. And she think that if you do got condoms, you cheating. What you trying to say? I got something? So stop it. Stop it, Five. Let's keep it real and let's be real with ourselves and learn how to communicate so that we can be 9 years in a relationship fucking with a condom, right? So we don't gotta be lying on the internet. Like we all angels and we all just fucking with condoms. We just fucking our girlfriend and boyfriend with condoms. But let's get to this comment right here because this is another one that wants man to be delusional. These women are absolutely furious that man is no longer staying delusional in this obedient state of stupidity. But let's hear what she got to say, because she probably think I'm one of her sons, and miss, I'm not your sons, I'm not your simp husband, none of that. I am the truth with proof. TWP, baby. You know what I mean? Catch a flight. This is exactly why black women have given up on black men. No, you gave up because you can't trick us no longer. I completely see why black women doesn't want anything to do with them. So who's responsible for the lies these men tell women to manipulate them? The woman is responsible because the man is only adapting to the woman. If Nick, see how I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not bashing you. No, I'm just been speaking the truth, and you just how can your boyfriend, you got y'all, some of y'all women have boyfriends and you want them to be real? Because my boyfriend real, my husband real, he love me and my children love me. Them people is fake to you, man, because they know you can't handle the truth. They seen how you act when the truth, the same way you act when I tell the truth is the same way you act to them when they tell the truth. So they done already adapted to lying to you, man. And that's fucked up. That's messed up. That the loved ones, because they love you, they done already adapted to lying to you now, man. But we gonna have this logical conversation about child support. We is gonna have this logical conversation about child support today. But yeah, to answer your question, your mother is, the mothers are, because that's the first person to teach you how to lie. Because you can't tell that woman the truth. Some men running around here still 40 years old and they tell me, look me dead in my face and tell me, yeah, I lied to my mother because I got a lot of my mother. What? See what I mean? But y'all don't want to tell that side of the story, right? Y'all want us to be dumb forever. It's not going down, man. It's not going down. Uh, who's responsible for the a-holes beating women with skateboards because they rejected your advances? Ma'am, that was a whole lie. She said she was hit with a brick. We all please keep up to date with the narratives. This is what I mean by people never go do the research themselves. They just cling to what's being said. And now you out here looking crazy. It wasn't a skateboard, it was a brick, and it was a whole lie, man. Seems like you all don't give your woman any choices. You are the one who are sad and depraved for the way you treat your own women. The fact that you even say this is disgusting when it's black women who have been taking care of you, not the other way around. I've been trying to get y'all to admit that. I've been trying to get y'all to admit that forever. Y'all only admit it when it worked for y'all, when y'all think it worked for y'all. But I've been trying to get y'all to say that y'all been raising these kids. Y'all responsible for the terrorists that's been running around here. I've been trying to get y'all to admit that. So I agree with that. Yeah. The mothers, right? The mothers has been taking care and raising these terrorists, not the other way around. Men are so pathetic and disgusting. Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. But I ain't no grammar police. I ain't no grammar police. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't nope. But you know what I mean, we see it, we all see it. And she really think that's how it go because she done spelt it like that twice. But in any event, you know what I mean, the things that we pay, the things that we focus on when there's so many other things we can be focused on, right, guys? It's your men who leave your woman to take all responsibility when we all know it's you who are to blame and blame. You can't blame to be leaders and then leave all blame to the people you're we're not even gonna do that. We're not even gonna do that. Because that just got crazy at the end there. I don't know about y'all, but that got crazy at the end there. But let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it trucking because we got things to talk about.
We're paying single mothers more money not to have a man in the house than to have that married man in the house.
Why do you think they're doing that?
Because they want to exercise power, dominion, control, and punishment.
Yeah,
right?
Because if the man's not controlling the house,
Uncle
something
Sam
else
is.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam is,
Yep.
right? So the woman's saying, I'd rather be married to Uncle Sam because he's writing me a bigger check than whatever you are. And so that allows Uncle Sam to exercise more power over the household than the real Sam who was actually in there who got booted because the woman had more of an incentive to collect the check from the government than she did from actually being a member of a stable married household. And that's exactly why fatherlessness has gone up dramatically over the last 6 decades because you get what you actually pay for in this country. Now 25% of kids are born into a household without a father in that house. In a certain sense, it's not surprising. You get what you pay for. That's what we're paying for, and therefore that's what we're getting.
Well said, my guy. Well said, guys. Remember, child support is just a payment for executing the order. The order is to get rid of the dad. Get the dad out the house. Welcome in Uncle Sam. Let Uncle Sam run the house. And you know, I wouldn't be Mr. Goodbread if I don't show you what I'm talking about. And this is how it go down in the hood, guys.
What is y'all out here doing, G? What is you out here doing? You finna bust this shit?
Come on, smack me with the gun.
They can't do nothing for you. Survive.
You can't give me the water. What's wrong with you? Get that way ass.
Bro, she trying to bust your shit? She trying to bust my shit? I don't know why.
So when you ask me where the dad's at, or when we, you know what, let me say it better. When you hear men saying they ran the dads out the house, this is what the hell we're talking about. Don't play dumb. This is what we're talking about. One by one, this is how. That attitude and that unwillingness to work as a team, the control issue, the need to have to control somebody because you don't know no other way, because you were controlled. What your mama said goes. So you then take those traits and that conditioning and bring it to your new relationship, and you sit there and blackmail and manipulate and control somebody instead of letting the person be who they are so you know who you need to be. But no, that's too complicated. And you get paid. You get paid to do this. You get paid to act a straight fool.
What happened?
Why you kept swinging at me? Why you kept swinging at me? You think I'm finna just let you whoop me? You didn't bust my lip, bust my nose. What more you want, bitch? You stabbed me, shot at me. You my own gun. What the fuck? I ain't finna keep letting you do this shit. Bitch, get the fuck on. Damn. You got me running on the block with a pipe. I'm about the hottest motherfucking dish A right now.
Mind you, and if he was as violent as as the narrative say, as that last comment we just read said, he'd have been went upside the head. You know what I mean? Hit a bench, shot her dead in the street. But these men, bro, because they raised by women with that same attitude, and they attract to women that they attract to the woman that is similar to the woman that raised them. And then they want to play dumb, like nobody want to address the parent. Nobody want to address the custodial parent. No, they give her the pass. You can't keep blaming it on the mother. I will. Don't worry. You ain't got to. I will. Just leave it. Leave it for me. I got it.
You. Oh, look, the ops looking at me running. All type of shit.
And look at this. Look at this. She pregnant, gang. She pregnant, gang. I want y'all to see that she pregnant. So now, miss, you about to get rid of your child support. You about to get rid of your child support right now. You about to get rid of your child support. And I did hear him say he got a gun on him. That's a fool. So they know what they be dealing with. They know who they. Man, listen, bro. Man, listen. Y'all play. Y'all guys, fellas. It's very hard to try to communicate logic to these women.
Bitch, you don't give up.
Wait till I get my one. I'm finna reboot, bitch.
So that's what I'm saying. You got my guy's shoes and everything?
Nah, he took them off and ran. So he ain't getting them back. He got one back, he can get it.
Bro, you done took your shoes off. So I'm saying. You really just threw that whole brick at him?
Boy, on my life.
So you got this bitch in the clutch right here?
Hell yeah, don't touch my pipe, bro.
Damn. And you booting her up?
See, look, he just booted me up. What's wrong with you?
I just put out. What you on? Hey, Bimo, what you on, bro? Hey, Samara, check it out. What is you on? Check it out.
Check it out.
She lied, Bimo.
What you on for? Hey, on my baby, I don't even like her. Bro, stop running. Let's come talk to you.
Come talk to her.
No.
Come talk to her. All she want to do is talk to you. Come talk to her. Don't say this bitch don't want to talk. Come talk to her.
You don't make me mad because I'm chasing you, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Samara, I want me to let you hit me with a brick. Samara, I'm not finna let her hit you with the brick, Samara.
Hey, no, I'm getting my lick.
Tell her throw the brick.
I'm getting my lick back.
Now walk over there. Tell her throw the brick.
I'm still gonna beat your ass. After I hit you with the brick, I'm still finna beat your ass.
How many months you in?
I'll be fine.
You know how masculine of a woman you gotta be. Them bricks ain't no light thing now, bro. Them joints at least about 7-8 pounds now. Them bricks. And she just walking around with the shit, maneuvering one hand and shit. Yo, leave these Donkey Kong women alone, bro. They built like Donkey Kong. What do y'all see in these women, brothers? My brothers, bro. What do y'all see in these women, man? Holla at me, man.
Sweet, and this dirty bitch just
like you doing her like this.
He just slammed me on the floor.
And you ain't doing her like this. Don't you out of order, Samara. You out of order. You out of order.
No, I got a brick. I'm talking about. We were just down at your homie house. You got mad because I didn't want to say that. You said you can't leave with these boys.
And then I want y'all to peep all of the people around them, yo. Peep the environment, how nobody is trying to break this up and defuse this. But as soon as he go upside her head, everybody, oh, don't hit her. But right now, they're kind of condoning it. Wouldn't you say they're amping it? They're cheering it along. You know what I mean? They're not diffusing it. But as soon as something get crazy, now remember, I told you, in this community, we ignore the leak. We let the flood get all flooded, and then somebody drown in this shit. That's when we all want to be like, oh.
Why you got to swing it off? Why you got to swing it?
Because you a bitch ass nigga.
Come over here.
Hey,
come over here. Hold the brick real quick. Come over here, Shema.
No. Come on. Come to this guy right here.
Yo, any chick call you that, that's red flags. And if you accept that, that's how you feel. You see it, me, I feel bad for him. That shit triggered me because I know me. So a bitch can't call me that. Like, a female cannot fix her mouth to call me that without me really hurting her feelings. Y'all niggas be in these relationships where females be coming out their mouth at y'all And playing let's pretend. Playing let's pretend, bro. And then y'all put these babies in them. That's the investment right there. Now they got you, guys. Now they got you. They looking to get an investment. Remember, guys, they fronting like they doing good. It's you that give them that upper. You give them that you put them on that tier. They wasn't doing nothing before they met you. They mother didn't teach them how to grow their own money tree. So these bitches is looking to steal leaves from your tree, bro. And when you put a seed in them, bro, you gave them your money tree. They got instant access to your money tree. Now they gonna get fancy on you, bro, because they were mingy before you gave them your seed. I don't care if you dusty now, bro. You only dusty now because you gave her all your juice, because she was dusty. So the dust, it rubbed off on you. This is why I laugh at those women run around here and want me to believe that they man just became a dusty 9 months later. And they not dusty. Crazy. Tell that shit to somebody else, man.
B-Mo. Wait, let B-Mo. He gave you the water. Let him hold the brick real quick.
No, this my pipe, folks. You want to hold your pipe in the middle of the water?
You're right. When it's your pipe, then
Check it out.
let us see your pipe, G.
Check
Big brick, heavy on that bitch. What is the issue?
Look, the reason, look, she got the swinging on me, folks. The reason why she got the swinging, now y'all know she can fuck.
Yo, Zay, you watch your mouth, bro. Word up to me. Don't play with me over here, bro. You come over here looking for free entertainment, my nigga. You ain't paying nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't asking for nothing. You watch your fucking mouth. Don't play with me, nigga. Who the fuck you talking to, nigga? You think I'm one of your little prostitute junkie bitches, my nigga? Don't play with me. Ever, ever. You control yourself, my nigga.
Right. So I don't know her. Look, I just be seeing her on Facebook. Listen, me and Pat just spoke. Now she don't like Pat because Pat said F her baby, baby. And all that. On Drake. Now look, me and Fight do different.
And you steady having him around me though. Like you steady having him.
Wait, hold on. Let him explain. Watch that car, boy.
No, bitch, you gonna get hit by that cop.
Hey, let's go. Samar, come back.
You think I'm gonna do this? Oh my God, I will set all your shit on fire, bro.
Let him explain, G.
It's not shit to explain about. He say he's talking about Tay. He know I don't want to be. She's not trying to talk. All right, come here, I'll make man.
So she let her pipe rest, bro. She letting her pipe rest. Check it out.
She put her pipe down, bro.
Check it out, bro. Check it out. Check it out. We right here reporting live on fucking 64th in Francisco. She ain't got no.
Niggas is actually really trying to make a movie out here with some dumb shit until somebody get hurt, bro. This is the shit that niggas like, yo. See, like niggas like Zay, he like, play it, I gotta see it. Niggas, Zay be out there in them streets just like this, looking a whole hot fool of a mess, bro. But you see the amp, right? Niggas is amping the shit. Niggas is amping it.
No pipe.
Samar, come here, dog.
She ain't got no pipe. You still running, bro. So, what's the word, dog? Hey, so he's still running. You ain't even got the ooh-wop.
Yeah, bitch, bro.
Wow.
It don't matter. I said keep him from around me. You steady trying to let me in the same crib with this nigga. Fuck.
Samar. Check it out. Check it out. So you just had him and Pat fighting over each other.
I ain't had him fight on me. Shit, they
Who won? Be honest.
I went down and did this shit at Spotty
Who
House.
you heard won?
I ain't hear about it. He told me, but I don't believe she said. He told me it was him who won.
What Platinum just go?
They went to the store. Pat ain't even said y'all. This is the principal.
Check it out, bro. Stop running. Stop tweaking.
You want people in me in the crap with these.
Hey.
That's my homie. Ain't no black blood.
Oh, no. Check it out.
That's my homie.
After he said all that shit about you on Facebook, yeah, that's your homie. Your ass that's for goofy, bro. You a bitch, bro.
Hey, on Frank, look, that's what I'm saying, bro. In the crap, bro. You should buy chasing. My baby mama chasing crazy. She got me going through, bro. She weird as hell, bro. Ain't no anything, bro. Thank you, bro.
Uh-oh, shit getting real.
And then they ask why niggas is in jail, bro. They act like they don't not got a hand in why these niggas be in jail. Why it's a jail full of black men. They act like it, yo. Either it's them hustling and trapping to keep their mama lights on, or it's them messing with the raggedy sister it is. But then they play dumb. They come to the internet and black men is in jail. Black men is getting locked up. Yeah, you put them there, man. We see you. And then look at the nigga laughing though. Then niggas that help ruin the nigga life and then laugh at him, and y'all laugh in each other's face like y'all really friends, bro. Look at the fake shit, bro. Fake the new real.
Oh shit. Oh, shit. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Chicago, stand up.
He gave her the gun. He gave her that joint. Oh, she got away. She got away. She in that bitch. She a dog. She went in that bitch, bro. She a dog. They ain't see her.
They ain't see her
what?
with that bitch, bro.
Damn. No, he did. I thought she went in
Shit crazy right there. Another kid gonna be raised without a dad. Another kid gonna be raised without a dad, yo. I wonder if that's what happened to this kid right here. I wonder if that's the same thing that happened to this kid dad right here. Because the kid did say something about, I don't want you to go back to jail, daddy.
I'm telling you, he's not fucking going. Nigga, you ain't had my child the whole year. He's not going with you. Come on.
Who you wanna go? You wanna go with me or him?
You trying to take off. Nigga, you gotta pay child support.
Call the police.
Come on.
Call the police. Come on now.
I'm sure you go be in jail though.
You good.
You go be in jail, whatever.
Come on. Don't cry, bro.
I don't want you to go in jail.
Slap me, nigga. Slap me,
Let
nigga.
me hug him, man. I'm about to hug him, man. You got me fucked up.
Boy.
Give me a hug.
Boy.
Call your pussy ass nigga come fight.
Man, boy.
Come on, Noah. Boy, you a hoe. Man, tell your bitch to stand on her spot, nigga.
Crazy, man, crazy. It sucks that a lot of women, right, that want to be the men hating women, they only see the after effect. They only see him saying, go get your punk ass. They only see that. They don't see the parental alienation that caused him to say that. They don't see the fact that he chose not to go upside her head. They don't see none of that, though. But guys, let's get into this conversation. Let's have this conversation, man.
Situation.
Right.
And
How much you
again,
paying child support?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay nothing in child support.
Ooh.
Like I'm a good dad.
Hold on, but you travel all the time.
Yeah,
They're
but I'm
all in
still a
different
good
states.
dad.
But
You don't pay child support?
Why would I pay child support?
So you take them to school every day. You take them to the doctor's offices. You take them to practices.
I mess with women that got themselves together.
Okay.
Exactly. You heard what he said? This is why it's important to mess with women that know how to grow their money tree. Don't be putting seeds in bitches that don't have a clue about the money tree, because they gonna be stealing from your leaves, bro. They gonna be looking for little schemes and mingy ways to steal your whole fucking tree. Fuck your leaves. They want your whole tree, bro. They want to control it. She can't fathom how this man can't be paying child support when I just told y'all it is more to raising a child. It is more to supporting a child on a man's behalf, from a man's, as a man, like how you like to say, as a man, it is more to me raising my child than my money. Clearly, 73% of men are partaking in this devil plan, paying child support, and the kids is still uneducated and they still hell of a. So and they're in the custody of women, modern women. So if it was about money, ma'am, then all the celebrities, right? Diddy, Little Man, all the celebrities, all their kids would be great citizens, right? And we see that's a lie. All of the celebrity kids got problems, got more problems than our kids. Your kid fucked up, but them kids be fucked up. Look at Jada. Look at Will Smith kids, man. Look at Dwayne Wade. Look. The list goes on and on. But y'all running around here acting like everything is about $1 instead of us linking together and sticking to the assignment, man. The nigga was broke when you met him. Why the fuck do you expect? You shopped at Walmart, man, for this nigga. Sis, you shopped at Walmart for the nigga. Why do you expect him to be a Saks Fifth Avenue dad? You a Walmart hoe. Like, why do you expect that you should get a Saks Fifth Avenue dad? Like, ma'am, niggas gotta learn how to work together, and it starts with y'all sisters. Y'all highly delusional, bro. Let's finish this.
Spoken like a true toxic man.
But,
you know what it takes physically? I would rather today, where I am today, I'm doing it alone.
Yes.
And it's hard. But you know how easy it is for me to go and work and make the money. I have to have a nanny, right?
Yes.
And she has to, like this morning, I'm at the radio station. She got to take him to school.
All right. So instead of checking him about paying child support, you should start a podcast and teach little women that they should be more responsible for their coochie. It ain't nothing to pop in the birth control pill. They sit around here and they act so fucking dumb. You should be doing that because now you have the experience and you understand that y'all get the worst end of the stick, right? You get the worst end of the stick. You're complaining. You don't like it. We get to move around. You don't like the fact that men get to move around still. So now you done paint yourself with the victim mentality. Why don't you teach the younger generation to be more responsible for their coochie, sis? That's all. That's all I be saying. But y'all rather talk about what the man do.
Yes.
She sometimes has to take them to practice.
But you don't have no help. My kids, I help their mothers.
That's their mother. How do you help them? With what? If you're not there with time and you're not there with money, how are you helping them?
Yeah, but I am there with time and I'm there with money.
How can you? You're one person, 7 kids, 7 states.
My kids are grown.
When they weren't.
I did it when they was grown.
They didn't grow.
When they was babies.
So they popped out of the vagina at 30?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying, what I'm saying to you, when my kids was born,
from 0 to 18, how much?
A lot of time. And we're still close to this day.
What are the ages? Do you even know the ages?
Yes, 37 to 16.
No. Give me 6.
Yeah, 37, 32, 26, 22, 21, and 20 and 16.
So you have 3 that are a year apart.
Oh. Yeah, but I thought she was asking them that to try to play stump the teacher. And let me tell you something, this is the problem. I spoke about this yesterday. Men and women are different, yo. Y'all got to get this equal stuff out of your head. I don't know my son's teacher's name. I sometimes forget his actual birth year. Know what I mean? Those little things, I don't know as a dad. And I don't care to know. I don't need to know that. But what I do know is I know his favorite character. I know his favorite wrestling character. I know his favorite wrestling's super move. I know his super move that he gonna do. I know his finisher. You know what I mean? I know all that, and you don't know that, man. You ask his mother, hold him around, cling him around all day long. You don't know that, man. Why you don't know that? Why you don't know his finishing move, man? Because y'all like to play the stump the teacher shit, and we are partners. We don't have to have the same skill set, dummy.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and they're all in the same state?
No.
So when those 3 kids, let's just focus on 3 out of the 17 you got. Those 3, they're growing up and they have to do like that those first 5 years of their lives.
Yes.
How often could you have possibly been
That's
there?
true. But so
were you paying child support then?
So I don't pay child support.
Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Like, why would I?
Everything is about the bread and butter. Like, why? You see, they worship the money. They worship the money. That right there is the sin. That is the love of money, right? That's the love of money. Is the root of all evil. Is a root to evil, all evil, right? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And they want what? They want God to bless them. How?
Pay child support. I'm not a bum.
Because did you pay for their school?
Of course.
Okay, so
but you talk so fast, you don't let people get their thoughts out.
You just kept saying I don't pay child support.
You're a judge.
No. You kept saying I don't pay child support.
You put people on the.
Okay, so all these
when I say I pay, no. Let's make sure we're clear. It's very important because I got my parents.
Child support,
let me finish my thought, darling.
Oh, 2x.
Thank you. Yeah, make sure. When I say don't pay, that's the communication gap.
Okay.
When you saying, what do I pay? You're thinking child support. I'm not giving anything. I'm saying I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Yeah, it looks like you take care of them.
Can you explain to me what it looks like for you to have taken care of
the school,
kids?
clothes, trips, etc.
Okay, what about they live in the house with their mom 24/7, right?
Yes.
They live in their home. So do you pay any of those bills in their house?
Yes, I did. They grown now.
We're going to focus.
That's not child support. You see the things that you were supposed to be responsible for before you laid down, ma'am, and had unprotected sex without taking any birth control. You was supposed to have that responsible. You was supposed to be growing money trees. Remember, I told you, I go back to the money tree. Where your money tree at, ma'am? Where your money tree at? Because though the rent man was collecting rent and the utilities was needing to be paid before the kid. So how was you paying those things before the kid, ma'am? On some realistic stuff. All right, I get it. You got the sad ass story after you lay down. But let's talk about right before you lay down, ma'am. How was you living, ma'am? Let's talk about how was you living right before you lay down, right? And the man should have strapped up. He should have put a condom on. How was you living, ma'am? Is that why you didn't care if he put a condom on? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You see, God knows, and that's why you're losing. See, I might not know. You could trick me on that until you open your mouth and tell me your victim story. Then I could break it down. But if you stay quiet, only God knows. You know what I mean? But it'll show. It'll show because your results, how you living, how your results in life is a collection of your choices and decisions. Remember that.
Yeah, when they were kids, yes.
So the 16-year-old right now. So you still have one that's underage.
Yes, and well taken care of.
What does that look like right now, today?
It's amazing.
What does it look like?
What do you mean what it looks like?
For the 16-year-old right now, what does that look like? How do you take care of him?
Visit, we hang, go to games, etc.
School?
Yeah, he goes to, I don't take him to school. No, he's 16. No.
So who drives him to school?
His mom.
So you pay for the gas?
No.
Do you pay for her car insurance?
No.
Do you pay for her car bill?
No.
Do you pay for her light bill?
No.
Do you give her money for food?
Of course.
How much?
Whatever she needs.
So every month you don't.
I don't see.
So she has to ask you for it.
See, here's the thing.
Remember, guys, I told y'all the 4 sex money patterns. She definitely is not one. You want a girl that has the #1 sex money pattern, where the more D you give, the more inspirational she is to get up and go get her own bag. She will even try and help you get you a bag. You want that one. That is the rare one right there. And then there's 3 others, guys. You got that one where the more D you provide, the more responsible financially you become of her. You know what I mean? She smile with you, and as long as you tricking, because that's what it is. As long as you tricking, she chilling. You getting the submission. She being submissive. Y'all having babies. As soon as something go wrong where you're not getting that bag, she cutting you off. Then you got the third one. I don't know. She might be the third one because this bitch, she's just retarded. She's definitely not the third one. She's the fourth one, guys. They don't care about nothing but money. Money, money, money. They worship the money, guys.
Structure that most women, and this is how you're thinking. You're thinking, I need X, Y, and Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way. And when they need something, because if you got your stuff together,
so how about you get your stuff together?
Some
too?
women will say, baby, I need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby daddy.
No.
But how she just go back? Hold on. You get yourself together too. Why would you say that? If he's telling you, like, she's definitely not listening to understand. Like, she wants to be right or wrong. And it's not about right or wrong. Yo, I got my guy, One Mike, in the building. What's going on, One Mike?
Yo, you know I had to touch down on this shit, bro. I'm about to tear this broad apart. First off, let me. A lot of people don't know that that type of program is voluntary. What they're telling you is, do you want to, submit? This is a government funded program. You don't have to pay anything into it. The whole shit is voluntary. The moment that you do, just like how she was like, oh, you could sign in to this, and you giving her the money. That's one-sided. That's tearing your whole future generation, your what do they call that, your financial assets, everything, your generational wealth. You're destroying yourself into being into their program, because their program is voluntary. It's man-made to supplement and benefit the system, never the kids. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. When you go ahead and you volunteer into that little program, she's like, oh, the money, but the money, she don't realize that in a lot of ways, she's getting robbed too. She's getting robbed too. She don't know that, because she's thinking, oh, the money, they giving her pennies. They like, okay, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you pennies on the dollar, right? We'll give you pennies on the dollar. And on top of that, you won't have no money. You'll be in the program, and we're just going to go ahead and steal from you. Then we're going to steal from your kids. Then you're not going to get any money. Then we're going to destroy that man that you're with, just to make sure that he's not in the house. But you get pennies on the dollar. And when you look up those docket numbers and court cases, they're funded with hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that's your money. And she volunteered to give them all of that money. That's how greedy she is. She's so greedy that she shortchanged herself. As long as the man gets to suffer and she gets to come up, that's all she cares about. But it's eventually going to backfire on her, because, using somebody's information like that, that's identity theft. If she's telling all about your business, that's identity theft. Not only can she be sued, but the company that's trying to fund her, that's using your information, can be sued too. So if they say, hey, we need you to go into this program, you're being this, that, and the third, you said, nope, listen, I don't consent, I don't volunteer for any of that, I didn't sign on to any of that, and if you use my information, I will sue you. And you go down there, you fill out that claim, and you sue these people. You get all the agents involved, the judge and everything like that, and you take them, I'm not going to say that, but you take them to court, not into the state courts that you take them into. You take them into the highest courts. And I'm going to let you know that, so that way you could put everybody on, because this shit's got to stop. It's done. It's done with. And you want your kids back, I'm going to show you exactly how to get it back too, because enough is enough. We've had enough. God. That's it. I'm going to destroy every last one of these people that use that name or whatever, or use somebody else's name. I'm seeing brothers getting hung up in the trash, getting thrown in jail, all this other shit. That's it. It's done. I'm coming for a lot of people. And, when people start to use names that don't belong to them, being in these programs, stealing money. Oh, yeah, I got the money. I got the benefits. Okay, cool. Well, you could take this lawsuit too. And in the meanwhile, sit your ass in jail. You using people's social security numbers and shit like that. Sit your ass in jail. Because all you got to do is report it. It's when you don't report it, that's where shit goes left. You have to report it. If you ain't reporting nothing, then it ain't fraud. But the minute that you start reporting it, Look up that QSIP number. The QSIP number and the court case numbers will tell you everything. You consented to it when you go ahead and you say, yeah, I'll pay it. You don't have to pay it. It's voluntary. Don't let these people threaten you. Don't let these people say, well, if you don't do this, I'm going to do this. I'm like, nah, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you for it. When you say I'm going to start suing you, then that's when they get scared. Remember, people, that little program is a voluntary program incentivized by the states through federal government funding. It's incentivized. So when you go ahead and you sign up for it, you ain't getting no benefits from it or whatever like that. You got to tell them, hey, listen, you want me in this program? Where's my cut? Where's my cut? I need all that. Every last penny. And that's what it boils down to. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mute out, man. I'm going to let you go ahead. But let me know if y'all want to know anything y'all want to know about that program. Because you could literally sue them and get your money back and be off of the program. But you got to know how to play it.
I need X, Y, and Z. But there's some women on this planet who move a certain way. And when they need something, because if you got your stuff together.
So how about you get your stuff together?
Some women will say, baby, I need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby's daddy.
No.
We made a mistake, right? Remember?
There you go again with the energy and your toxic energy.
I'm not toxic.
And the
I
way,
am matter of
let me
factly.
finish. And your energy influences negativity. You don't stay calm. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm giving you my point. When you do all that and the tone of your voice creates that type of energy.
Okay,
so what I'm saying to you is there's people on this planet that just totally move a different way. You're not child support. You're not a judge. All you can do is say what you would like for your life. You can't say what's good for somebody else's life because everybody moves.
There is not
differently.
one mother. Find me one mother in this world. I don't care what language they are, what country they're from. One mother that is okay with raising time-wise
I'm listening.
and financially their child with the dad saying, yeah,
I know 5 of them.
Call them right now.
No, I'm not gonna call them.
I want you to call one woman right now to tell me I'm cool with
I don't do that.
I thought so.
No.
I thought so.
I'm 63. We don't
one
do that.
Woman.
Let
you don't tell me who she is.
Let me explain to you what I mean.
Quick.
When you grown.
Five, not one.
You don't have to move that way. When you grown, you don't have to prove that. What I'm saying,
we're having a conversation to educate other people, and if you can show me one woman,
but I'm sharing with you, you should know.
I'm not taking your word for it. You're not a woman,
but you still got to keep an open mind. You cannot.
I am, and I want to hear it.
Let me finish a second. You cannot say, you know for a fact that's how people move.
I'm telling you,
you cannot do that.
On this,
you're basing it on your own personal journey.
I'm telling you,
I got 33 years on you.
You're not a woman or a mother.
I'm not
saying. You can't speak to me on that. And if you tell me you know 5 women
to what I'm saying,
that are cool.
If you're saying that you're right, what makes you think I can't be right?
Because you have no idea what it's like.
You've never understanding.
Done it.
You're asking about what's
Hold on,
right.
pause the video.
No, I'm not.
I have to respect your.
I think okay. So maybe you.
Yep.
Yeah, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all know too. That type of female that's right there on that screen right there, that y'all are all listening to, ladies, do not be like her. She's gonna end up very single and be a very lonely and bitter person in life. That child is gonna hate you for letting this type of woman, this woman right there on that screen is a generational wealth ruiner. Okay, this is the shit that warned us in the Bible. She's a Jezebel. When she can't get her way, she'll try to destroy everything that's in sight, including you. Don't deal with a woman like this. If you see a woman that's like this and she's being bitter, vengeful, don't want to listen to anything you got to say, it's not really listening to reason. You could be in a fucking burning building and she will argue until the shit crumbles down into ashes. Do not deal with a woman like this. If you want to deal with a woman, you deal with a woman who's on your level, who listens, is polite, takes advice, you meet a family, shit like that. Do not deal with a woman like that on that screen. Because it's no matter what you do, no matter what you say, she is an evil person. And for that, she will forever be in suffrage. Don't go down the drain with her. Don't have no babies with her. Don't even look in don't even look in her direction. Do not compromise with her. Do not try to do anything to please her in any way, form, or fashion. She is a Jezebel. She is the demon from hell. Don't fuck with her. Go ahead, Mr. Goodbread.
And Brenda says, I told my son's father, even if you don't want to see him, you will take care of him. 2 months later, my son received $10K at 24 years old. That's what's up. That's what's up. 10K. That's more than you gave it to him, or the dad gave it to him. You know what I mean? But guys, unfortunately, a lot of them are raised like how my guy One Mike was just saying, and like how this woman is on the screen. You know what I mean? Salute to my sisters with sense that's willing to take some information in and not be getting all triggered and fixing your face up. Salute to my sisters with sense. But a lot of y'all raised like this, y'all just raised.
You went to school in a predominantly white community, and I actually heard some white folks say that they were raising their children to go to school and to find a husband and to find the best.
That community, we aren't raising our children.
I'm raising my children
to be mates to each other.
I have no problem with you being a mate, but I'm not raising you to go find a man in college so that you can get married and become his wife or his whatever. I'm raising you to be a very productive individual to where you can compete in this world to be a successful person. Necessarily raising you to be somebody's wife, being successful. Now, I'm not saying being somebody's wife is not successful. I'm saying raising you to think that that's all life has to offer you is fucked up.
That's a damn shame, yo. So do you see why when we say we not saying not all, we not saying that? Because majority had a mama just like that and taught y'all just like that. No teamwork skills, no nothing, bro. Absolutely crazy. And that's why they like this, so combative, so hard-headed. You heard what that mama said. You heard what that mama said. That's the matriarch leader of the black community right there. That's how they was raised. They raised them little girls just like that.
You know what's also crazy? The way how they raising them now, it'll be the same ones that, when the law pulls them over and tells them, hey, you got to do this and you got to do that. And they say, oh, no, I'm not doing anything you tell me. And they say, hey, look, we're going to tell you one more time, because they're not in tune what reality is or what people deal with on a daily basis. If you're gonna go ahead and go against the grain, you said, no, I don't have to listen to you. I'm not gonna listen to reason. I'm not gonna listen to logic. I don't gotta listen to anybody. So you know what happens? The law comes and takes them in. Well, you're gonna have to listen to the judge. You don't want to listen to me? Okay, cool. You're telling me some shit. Now I'm gonna let you tell it to the judge. Might go upside their head, or maybe even kill them. And that's when you learn the deepest lesson in life is through death, because you didn't listen. You didn't listen to logic. You didn't listen to reason. You didn't want to listen to anything. And that's why it's very important that a lot of people that are being raised, children, they should know the difference in reality and what's really out there. You see them other people on the other side, they telling children, hey, listen, this person has a gun. You got to be more mindful of what's around you, what's going on. You don't want to be on the end, that receiving end of that gun. So you better pay attention and avoid problems like this, avoid people like that, because they're not taught well. And then when they're ill-mannered, they don't teach their kids. And that transfers back to them like a cancer when they don't do what they're supposed to do and they're not in tune with reality. And what happens? They either end up end up in prison, dead, or receiving a long sentence because they stuck away from reality and learning what the logic is, what the fathers are supposed to teach them, and say, hey, look, I wouldn't do that shit if I were you. That's where the proper guidance comes from. If she's not properly being guided, she's going to make all the wrong mistakes in life. And that's the very same type of people you want to stay away from, especially when they go in ahead and they're listening to other people in their system to put other people in a program to steal from you. Not only you stealing from that man, you stealing from yourself. Because if you needed that man's help, even though you may want to co-parent, you don't have to be in a program. Since when do you want other people in your personal business to the point to where they're controlling you? You thinking they're controlling him. You're like, as long as I got to hurt him, that's all that matters. No, honey, you're hurting yourself, because that man could have easily gave you more money or just said, hey, he needs clothes. Okay, cool. I'm going to get him clothes. All right, what else does he need? Oh, well, I need my hair. No, shorty, that's not how it's going down. I'm only going to give what the kid needs. We not together. You have to learn to live with that reality and go and get that on your own. Go ahead and go fuck with some other niggas and, you know, do what you do best or whatever. Get it out of him. As far as the little one, I'm only going to get him what he needs, he or what she needs, not what you need. It's not about us no more. It's about the children. That's it. And I guess a lot of chicks be, you know, they be hit. They be pissed off about that shit. Like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and use the courts. Well, you know, you could go ahead and use the courts, but you fail to realize something. I don't have to be there once you go ahead and involve the courts. See, because when you involve the courts, now it becomes an adversarial situation. Chicks like that, I'm sure you see some chicks get unalived when they involve the courts, little stuff like that. And that's the reality because most men don't want to deal with that, and I yield.
Do you have any children?
I do. See, this one y'all gonna kick me down there, but it's okay because I'm ready. I've been watching this show for some years now.
Here we go.
I have 7 lovely children.
Bumble clock.
Real quick, just give me their current ages, honey.
Oh, so 18, 13, 12, 9, 5, 4, 2.
All by the same man?
No.
Basically.
My first girlfriend, and then I was married to my oldest kid's father, and then I have my youngest kid's dad.
She must be a demon, right? She's got to be a demon at least. She's got to be part of Satan's minions.
So it's 3 people, but you said one was a woman?
I had my oldest with my oldest kid, my oldest son's mother. Yes.
So was that a surrogate situation? How did that work? Who was
no, we did the real thing.
Well,
we did it.
In order for a baby to be created, it takes a man and a woman. So where did you get the sperm from?
So there was a guy that we had after we were together. We had the baby. We stayed together for probably like maybe 2 or 3 years after that. After our son was born.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I need X, Y, and Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way. And when they need something, because if you got your stuff together,
so how about you get your stuff together?
Some women will say, baby, I need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby's daddy.
No.
We made a mistake, right? Remember?
There you go again with the energy and your toxic energy.
I'm not toxic.
And the way, let me finish. And your energy influences negativity. You don't stay calm. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm giving you my point. When you do all that and the tone of your voice creates that type of energy. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is there's people on this planet that just totally move a different way. You're not child support. You're not a judge. Mm-hmm. All you can do is say what you would like for your life. You can't say what's good for somebody else's life because everybody moves.
There is not one mother. Find me one mother in this world. I don't care what language they are, what country they're from. One mother that is okay with raising time-wise
I'm listening.
and financially their child with the dad saying, "Yeah,
I know 5 of them."
Call them right now.
No, I'm not gonna call them.
I want you to call one woman right now to tell me I'm cool with
I don't do that.
I thought so.
No.
I thought so.
I'm 63.
I like how they be trying to cape for each other. Cause I got a woman right here that what y'all feel about this? Ladies, my sisters with sense, right? My sisters with sense. How do y'all feel about this? I'm not talking to you bald head weak chicks. I'm talking to my sisters with sense. How do y'all feel about this mother?
I'm confused. So what's wrong with boundaries?
I mean, what do you mean by boundaries?
I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's really making me uncomfortable. It is your mom.
They're probably gonna say that she trash.
She doesn't know boundaries. Tyler, what don't you understand?
Okay, so can you? All right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we was to go on vacation,
I don't want to hear no example. What about how I feel? So it's your mom over me. You don't care about how I feel.
It's a great balance between the both. But it's always you. But it's gonna be my mom too.
Miss Audrey, ma'am.
Mom.
Excuse
Mom,
me.
shit, don't go, please.
Audrey, Tyler, shut up. Audrey, let me get you straight. That's my son. I don't know how you grew up or whoever raised you, but that's mine, okay? And that's what I need you to understand. It has nothing to do with you. My boundaries, you saying that I go in your stuff, no, I'm cleaning it because you're nasty. Tyler, I told you could have did better a long time ago.
I love her.
No, you don't. You don't know what, you
already.
couldn't possibly know what love is, Tyler. She's only with you for your money.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Mom,
What do you do?
Mom.
What do you do for a living? You do
I
nothing.
have an online business.
You just want to sit here and be
I have
cute.
an online business.
But what money does it make?
It
It's Tyler's money.
It makes money.
No,
it
it's
makes,
Tyler's money. It's
we
not
were-
your money.
Who asked you to
It's
come in
not
here?
No one asked me. My son pays bills here. You don't pay bills, sweetie.
Mom,
You don't pay bills. You pay no bills here.
So are you gonna let her talk
I
to
can
me like
talk to
that?
her anyway. Please, because guess
You
what?
see that, right?
From me,
You see that right
Tyler.
there?
No, come on.
She's a
This
Jezebel.
is
You
way
see that?
too uncomfortable.
You can't be disrespectful.
You know what, Tyler?
This is my lady.
uncomfortable.
You can't be doing
It's
this. Too much.
Audrey.
Yo, incredible, yo. Incredible, bro. Did you hear her? And I told y'all, before they meet y'all, how do they be living? The mom put her on the spot right there, like, yo, even though the mom's, why is you living with your son? Why, like, it's a lot of going on in that. It's a lot going on in that one, Mike. A lot of shit going on in that picture right there. But let's get back to this child support video, man. We're gonna come back to that one.
Three. We don't
One
do that.
woman.
Let
You
me
don't
say
know
to
who she
let me
is?
say to what I mean.
Quick.
When you're grown,
Five. If out of the five, not one
you
will
don't
speak.
have to move that way. When you're grown, you don't have to prove that. What I'm
Well,
saying
we're having a conversation
Yes,
to
but-
educate other people, and if you can show me
but
one
what
woman,
I'm sharing with you, you should know.
I'm not taking your word for it. You're not a woman.
But you still got to keep an open mind. You cannot.
I
let me
am, and
finish
I
a
want to
sec-
hear it.
Let me finish a second. You cannot say, you know for a fact, that's how people move.
I'm telling you,
You cannot do that.
on this.
You
you're not gonna-
can. You're basing it on your own personal
No.
journey.
I'm telling you,
I
right now,
got
prove me
33 years
wrong.
on you.
You're not a woman or a mother.
It's not. I'm
so
not
you
saying.
can't speak to me on that. And if
I'm
you
not-
tell me you know 5
Listen
women
to what I'm saying.
that are cool,
If you're saying that you're right, what makes you think I can't be right?
because you have no idea what it's like.
You're
You've
not
never done it.
understanding. You're asking about what's right.
No, I'm
I
not.
have to respect your.
I think
opinion.
okay, so maybe you
Miss
lost
Collins,
in
listen,
translation.
You have to make sure
You just be talking and be getting people fucked
You have
up
to
with the
make
words
sure you
and slow
understand
talking.
one thing. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody
Mhm.
has their own experiences. And one thing you can't do is, especially a 63-year-old, you can't
stop throwing your 100 years on this earth.
I gotta throw that into you
For what?
because
Just because you're 63 doesn't make you wise.
it makes you wisdom.
No, it does
give
not.
you. Well, it gives me wisdom. I can't speak for the men that you probably met in your journey,
So,
but I know I got
what
my
I
shit
will
together.
say is there's no way in hell you're going to tell me, and we're gonna move on because if you're not gonna call her, it's not gonna make no point in talking about it.
Well,
but there's no way in hell you're gonna ever convince me without calling her.
Yes.
And show me one woman that says I'm cool with taking
I have
care
to.
of.
Okay, so but you have to respect my opinion too.
I'm not talking about opinions.
Yes.
I'm talking about prove to me and show me one
But
woman.
when you move through life a certain way, you don't have to prove. The great thing about it is we're on air and people will make their own decision. And here's the thing.
There's not one
Watch
woman
this
that
what I'm about
chose
to
to
tell
have a
you.
baby with someone that they didn't think
Watch
they were
what I'm
going
trying to say.
Time wise.
Watch what I'm trying to tell you. On my Instagram right now, I guarantee you're gonna have people that'll say, I'm down with that.
If you're
And
on his
gonna
live
say,
right now, DM me. I'm about to open up my DMs. If you're a
you know,
woman,
no,
and
we're
you're
gonna
on that
we
live,
can read it.
No,
I guarantee you.
we ain't go. You gotta put your glasses on because you can't see,
No,
old
don't
man.
worry about me.
Look at you. Like,
You know what they say? She is annoying. That's what they say. She's annoying. Well, television tells your true vision. Keep my panties any day, TK. She's a narcissist. What else? I told you. See, everybody moves a certain way. Thank you, guys. What else? What else?
This is terrible.
Just see how. Dang, that's what they saying about you.
Dang,
babe.
no, about you.
No. These my people.
Exactly.
These
That's
my
the
people.
problem.
This is my there. This is
and
my
this is
people.
why you don't
So what-
amplify certain
So
voices.
what I'm trying to say is that people move differently in life, and you have to respect that. That's what I'm trying to say. See, you thinking you're getting on me, but these people getting on you because this is coming from them. They watching you. They have no idea who you are.
Again, I just want one woman to tell me.
No.
they're okay
You're
with
missing
that.
again. They are watching you, and this is
So,
pure.
This is, and I get it because the way that
I'm not saying that you're wrong. No, I want to make sure I'm clear. You're not wrong.
I know.
You're not. It's just that it's the 7 billion people on this planet. People move differently. And that's what I feel, instead of you trying to tell me I'm wrong, I want you, because you have
we've never been talking about right or wrong.
No, you're not saying that I'm right, and you're not saying that I'm wrong either. But your energy says that I'm wrong.
Oh,
so what I'm trying to say
is
in life, people move a certain way in this game. And that's why it's called life. That's why when you watch the news and you see people going through problems, you read things on Instagram, you see the issues. Everybody, and we go, oh my God, I can't believe someone did that. That's life.
Life does happen.
Yeah, the life just happens. So regardless if it's one time, regardless of 7 times, regardless of 15 times, does it make it wrong for that person? If you're morally correct.
When are you going to learn the lesson?
The lesson's learned. But here, give me an example.
Because you're shooting powder at this point.
Man, that was like pulling teeth right there. But she was trying to say, name one woman that's okay with doing her task while the man do his task and no exchange of money. Because she's trying to say that a man can't support his child without financially supporting his child.
You know what she sounds like? She sounds like a prostitute.
Exactly, because they be knowing that the dude is a Walmart dude. They went to Walmart to shop for this man, and they pulled out a Walmart dude, and now all of a sudden he's supposed to have what? You had a baby with this man, and now he's supposed to have $1 billion? You push him away, you go play the market, you see don't nobody else want you, then you throw him on child support and you try to extort him now. But you picked him and let him nut in you. And that's the name of the game, guys. So you guys be woke. Be woke. Understand, that's how they playing out here. So don't let them fool you. Don't let them trick you. Dum 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 dum.
You can't even successfully set your kids up for life when you struggle to do co-parenting, when you struggle with your own inner shit from the past, when you take your stuff as an individual adult and you mix it with the stuff that's necessary for the child. Yes, there is a lot of, and this is when I say out of touch with reality. When we talk about projected outcomes, you're not in present time. There is what you would like things to be. There is what a good majority of society feels things would need to be or how they should be. And then there is the reality of what things are. There is the character of the other person in the light that you would like it to be. And then there is exactly what the fuck they are. There is the character of you and what you would like yourself to be. And then there is exactly what you are. All of these things have to be understood. And a lot of y'all, you don't understand these things first. Stacey, we ain't even got there yet. We ain't even got to that part yet. Co-parenting, I wouldn't give a fuck if you co-parenting long distance, person in prison, from the moon, around the corner, next door to one another, out of town. When you are co-parenting, it's not hard if you don't have these fucked up character traits like being controlling, having a victim mindset, being one of the women that cannot let go, being one of those men that don't know how to solve. These are the real issues with co-parenting because people gonna be people. Some people gonna have money, some people gonna be broke, some people gonna have poor character when it comes to social skills and conflict resolution. Some people aren't. Some people are gonna struggle with management of emotions. Some people aren't. These are things that this is everywhere, all the time, going on, no matter what. You or I are not in control of making this non-existent in the world. And see, when you're in present time, you understand that. So you don't go around with the intent or with the mindset thinking that my job as a parent, right, rather I'm the mom or the dad, is to try to X this out of situations completely. The idea is you're trying to raise a productive member of society that is well prepared for the world. So if we know that these things go on in the world, why would I not be embracing the fact that I have the experiences right now to prepare my child?
And that's the thing, Malik, M-Dub, y'all got to gain control of your feelings. A lot of y'all know we going off of my feelings. So you got to fix that, sis, because it's getting y'all nowhere. Women that move off their feelings and that have no emotional control, they out here getting robbed. Y'all getting manipulated by shiny things and materialistic shit that they put all over the news. And y'all manipulating the men to fund that shit. But in end all be alls, who getting paid? Who getting the money back? Not us as a community. As a community, we not getting the money back.
Yep. You also got to look at it like this too. These companies that are out there, they're banking, they're gambling all on your destruction, and y'all don't even know it. These companies out here, companies that you haven't even heard of, they're all banking on your destruction. They're banking on it. They're sitting back. They're saying, hey, we need more funding. Yeah, so what are we gonna do as far as with more funding? Let's take it another step. Let's have us sign a couple more contracts. We get a couple more incentives and everything like that. And when y'all go ahead and y'all just say, hey, I need to go in for an increase. I need to go ahead. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need more money. So they say, okay, cool. We're gonna get more money. We're gonna get more money, huh? You want some more money? Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put him even on more child support. We're gonna take him from the family. We're gonna bank off of that. We're gonna take that money through more funding. We're gonna put him in the hole, because eventually they're gonna want to come and collect his ass, because they're gonna say, hey, you know what? You got a loan, and that money came from us. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna throw you in jail, keep him away from the family. And then what we're also gonna do is we're gonna say, hey, we got you like $100 increase. She's like, oh my God, I got $100. Oh man, that's a lot of money. You dumbass. You just sold yourself out. You sold your kid out. Now your kid ain't got no protection. If somebody wants to kill you and that kid, you ain't got no protection. We're gonna call the police. The police are not there to protect you. They're there to protect the municipality. They're not there to protect you. They're not there to help you. You're going for government assistance. And with the way this country's looking now, that shit's about to run out. All that scamming that you're doing, they're going to take everything.
Don't be in present time. This is why as soon as somebody bring up something like co-parenting, you go back to 2005 or 1987 when this happened, or a nigga did this, or a bitch did that. You're unable to accept the reality of where things are now. I'm just checking who don't understand at the moment before I go deeper. Fellas, be leery of women that cannot let go in co-parenting situations. Ladies, be leery of men that do not know how to nip shit in a bud. Sum it up. We get into that. We get into the whole, oh, she got a boyfriend now and he got a new lady. We get into that. Sarah said it'd be the disrespect for me, right? So now watch this. Accepting reality. If you lay down and fuck the disrespectful ass nigga, that's on you. You're getting everything that comes along with the choice that you made. A lot of the stuff that y'all worry about now, that y'all are co-parenting, you are not going to be honest. You aren't being honest. You haven't been honest that you were never worried about those things up front. Because if you were, you wouldn't have even had a baby with that person. This is some accountability for your ass. But a lot of y'all, you're unable to have these type of conversations. This is why, similar to the past couple weeks, y'all been doing one-on-ones with me about co-parenting and your baby daddy, baby mama situations. You can't have a therapy session or a counseling session or a phone call with me without being honest about the situation in which your child was born. We're not going to jump forward and go off of your narrative that, oh, this person is just a fucked up person and you're just a poor damsel in distress that got fucked over. The same way, watch this, because this gonna sting for some of y'all. This gonna trigger some of y'all. The same way you was laid up with that disrespectful ass nigga before you got pregnant and you was able to cope and deal with it while being in a relationship with him, you could do that shit from being in present time. The same shit y'all was letting slide when a nigga or a bitch was fucking you, right? Or you was fucking on them, being high and following the assignment for those children.
Alexis, I have to ask you, do you know where Caden's biological father is?
No, I haven't talked to that guy since I got back with Alex.
I know this was not the news you wanted, but I do believe you knew somewhere deep down inside that this was a very real possibility.
It's just that relationship Alex had with Caden, it was like Alex knew Caden was his son. Alex took that picture himself, laying on the bed like, come on, Caden, let's say cheese. Like, to Alex, this was his son.
Let's look at the comments that are going to say it's the other person and not them. Raven said, mine's so bitter because I don't want to be with him. If I can't be with him, then F my kids. I just take care of my kids by my... Okay, so listen. Even situations like that, if I did a one-on-one with Raven and we had an actual conversation and I made her go back to the situation in which the children were born, y'all be knowing these motherfucking niggas that y'all picked was not no family guy up front. So yes, it actually does make sense that a nigga really ain't fucking with them kids because he was never trying to build no family unit and fuck with no kids from jump. He was just trying to fuck with you. But you already knew that. You might not type that on the internet. You're going to paint, your own narrative to make yourself feel better about the situation you got yourself into. Y'all not ready for these real conversations. Everybody is some sort.
Absolutely. She ain't no victim. She knew that laying on her back with this irresponsible ass Pookie nigga will elevate her lifestyle, will change her lifestyle. She can go from mama couch to I got my keys on Facebook. I got my keys. All by raw hard D. Just say that, sis. Say that. Don't fight. Don't resist. Just say that.
Sort of controlling ass, crybaby ass victim. Tell them stories to your mammy. Tell them sob stories like you was just some sort of victim of circumstances or life to somebody that's not woke. It don't work on this page. Anybody else want to type a dumbass paragraph?
Oh, she said, why is so many men in the black community irresponsible? Hold on, I got your answer. And maybe you can go address her. But I got the answer for you, yo. Yep. Damn sure.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hold on, where that's at? I got the answer for her. She want to know why is the men so irresponsible in the black.
Could I get my answer first? I'm gonna wait till after you're done with yours, and I'm gonna give her the crazy logical answer. Or you want to hit her with?
I'm confused.
So what's wrong with boundaries?
I mean, what do you mean by boundaries?
I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's really making me uncomfortable. It is your mom, but she doesn't know boundaries. Tyler, what don't you understand?
Okay, so can you? All right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we was to go on vacation,
I don't want to hear no example. What about how I feel? So it's your mom over me. You don't care about how I feel.
It's a great balance between the both. But it's always you, but it's gonna be my mom too.
Miss Audrey, ma'am.
Mom.
Excuse me.
Shit, don't go, please.
Audrey, Tyler, shut up. Audrey, let me get you straight. That's my son. I don't know how you grew up or whoever raised you, but that's mine, okay? And that's what I need you to understand. It has nothing to do with you. My boundaries, you saying that I go in your stuff, no, I'm cleaning it because you're nasty. Tyler, I told you could have did better a long time ago.
I love her.
No, you don't. You don't know what you couldn't possibly know what love is.
Hold on, real quick. She said, "Where is the father?" Hold on. She said, "Where's the father, y'all?" I got it.
I'm telling you, stop fucking going, nigga. You ain't have year. He's not going with you.
Come on.
Who you wanna go? You wanna go with me or him?
You trying to take off. Nigga, you gotta pay child support.
Call the police.
Come on.
Call the police. Come on now.
You sure you go be in jail though?
You good.
You go be in jail, whatever.
Come on. Don't cry, bro.
I don't want you to go to jail.
Slap me, nigga. Slap me,
Let
nigga.
me hug him, man. I'm about to hug him, man. You got me fucked up.
Boy.
Give me a hug.
Boy.
Call your pussy ass nigga come fight.
Man, boy.
Come on, Noah. Boy, you a hoe. Man, tell your bitch to stand on her spot, nigga.
All right, you got that one? Victorious one. You see that? Now, what you was gonna say, Mike? One mic.
Yo, that's hey man, you took the words right out of my mouth and you showed it to her in plain view. If she ain't get the message from that as to why most families are destroyed right now, then I don't know what to tell her. She might want to watch them videos a couple times over or some shit. Give it a link, because right now I don't think she really, I don't really think she get the hint right now. The catch-22, you know, why that type of shit happens, because there's no accountability from these types of women. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. There's no accountability for these types of women. If you want that dude to be there in life, don't put him through the system. You put him through the system, you gotta have one or the other. You can't represent two sides. You can't be God fearing and a wise man is God's plan.
Hold
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Victorious one. You got to stop. You got to stop. You kidding now. Where do you see men being violent at? Where was the man violent? The man was not violent towards the woman. No, at all.
She's distraught
You
in
know
her
what I
own
mean?
mind. You see, that's a sense of dysfunctionalism.
Yeah.
She's
That's
saying
that mental
violence, but
illness. That's that
yeah,
mental
the
illness.
ignorance. Yup, the ignorance. Like, you want to be proclaimed as the ignorant one. You saying, oh, he's choosing violence. You're putting that narrative out there to paint the picture how you want to do it on that. How do you say that, Mr. Goodbread? Let's pretend. Ain't no pretending here. This is reality, sweetheart. So you're saying it's violence. Violence would be him going over there and straight up rocking everybody that came between his property, and that's his son. That came from his loins. That's his property. That's his seed. And as his seed, he is there to protect and even die for that kid that came from him. So there's no violence here, sweetheart. Let's not try to paint the little picture of your little let's pretend here. We dealing with real shit. If you can't handle it, then you might want to go and have a seat somewhere else. Seriously. And I yield.
And I agree with that. But the problem is, right? Women are choosing to sleep with broke men. And then when the baby's here, they're mad at the men for being broke. A broke man that you slept with can't give you what he don't have, no matter how you try to paint him out. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And that's why I bring mega awareness to the sisters with sense to protect their coochie. Don't leave it to be responsible to no man who's being raised to be reliant on your coochie for love. Because niggas ain't getting the love. Niggas ain't getting the love. Niggas ain't got fathers, and women ain't got fathers. It ain't that's just the men they ain't got. It's them ain't no fathers in any of them cribs.
Here are some facts, right? It is a fact that single parent households do not produce the best product. It is a fact that single mother-headed households produce the worst product. So first things first, if you say you're a good mom or a good dad, you will do everything you can to not be the household that produces the worst product. That's first things first. Just let that simmer, suck it in, breathe. That's first things first.
I think Michaela had a question. Michaela had a response on that. She said financially responsible.
By the time I found out what produces the worst product, right?
I answer her. I answered that.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. She's saying financially responsible. It ain't about the finances. he should be equally responsible to raising that child, not financially responsible. You're saying financially, like in other words, oh, it's just all about finances, and that's where you get it fucked up at. It ain't just about finances. It's supposed to be being responsible to co-parent to raise that child, not just financially. You're thinking about the money too much, and that's where you fuck up at, because he could be there. Take for an example, a person could be there financially, but not be there at all to raise them. How far did you really get? Because you were dependent on so much on the money to get your, you know, your nails and your hair and your weave done, and that don't amount to shit if you ain't got the mental capacity to raise that child. You still fucked up. It ain't about the finances.
Yo, Michaela, I disagree with that. I don't agree with that. Do you know how hard it is to get coochie, ma'am? As a man. You see what I mean? Because y'all speak from being a woman, going through life as a woman, right? Do you know how hard it is to get some coochie nowadays in 2024? So a dude that got a female that allow him access to her coochie raw to where he done got a baby with her, he's not just gonna leave that. You just don't leave your fish hole. You just don't leave your fish hole. You know, if y'all was saying that the men was going to cheat with another fish hole, then that's something different. But y'all sit here and want to run with the same old story, program process story, you know what I mean? And that's not true. That's not true. Grandpa didn't deck grandma's house out with the floor model TV and all of that love set and shit just to leave. That men don't do that. That's not how we are biologically hardwired. We are not we're not hardwired like that. Y'all are though. And that's where y'all got to stop playing. Y'all got to stop playing and come on with it.
Situation already is what it is, right? Let me be real with myself about the type of person I fucked raw. Let me also be real with myself about myself.
Now, 7, I said for free. Now, getting coochie for a trick is easy, but it's not as easy as y'all pretend. It's not as easy as y'all pretend. It's not. Remember, we talking about the dads that's broke because that's all that happened. She pushed the man away because he not offset. Now she sat her ass there and watched the TV show, so she watched Cardi B be pregnant and get all these lavish gifts and all of this. So when the baby shower is over and all of that attention that she had the baby for, because remember, women have the baby for attention, the attention and the dopamine high, that euphoria high that they get when they're pregnant and everybody is glazing over them. That shit that they never had. Cause before they was pregnant, remember, before y'all get pregnant, y'all, you mean, struggling just like how we struggling, just like how the nigga you laid down with was struggling. Now all of a sudden you expect the nigga to be offset, have offset money. You went out there, picked the offset lookalike because you think you Cardi, and now look at you. Now look at you, reaching for motherfucking narratives and reaching for anything so that you could save face and try to sideswipe the shame. But you're responsible. Every single choice you made in life comes back and it equates to how you're living right now.
Lack of accountability too.
Facts.
Let me be honest with myself about the things that I know trigger me, bother me, make me upset, that I want to be in control of, things that don't sit well with me, that really, watch this, don't have nothing to do with raising the child. Let me be honest with myself about the things that fuck with me that don't actually have anything to do with us raising the child. The reason why this is one of the first things you need to do is because if you don't understand this about yourself, you won't even realize the shit that you're doing in the co-parenting situation that's fucking things up for your child. You're allowed to have things, right, that you don't like, that trigger you, that don't sit well with you, that you don't fuck with as an individual person. You're allowed to have that. But those things are not the responsibility. They are not affiliated. They are not to be weighed in on the assignment when parenting. That's your shit.
And this
Yo,
is what I
Castro
be
made a good
telling them.
point.
Yes, and this is what I be. Hold on, I'm gonna let you read Castro joint, but before we get to that, this is what I be telling them, yo. You know what I mean? Your bills and all of that, that's your shit. That child support shit is not for your bills and utilities. You supposed to have all your shit figured out before you decided to have a baby, ma'am. You were supposed to pick a nigga that had all his shit together before you decided to have a baby, ma'am. Because men don't have no parental rights when it comes to this having a baby. Y'all like to say how it take two to make a baby, but it only take one to have it. Go ahead, man. One mic, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I had to mute out real quick and shit. But yeah, you right about that shit. His bills don't become your bills, and your bills definitely damn sure don't become his bills. When the separation is done, that's what you chose. You chose it voluntarily to destroy yourself rather than to actually try to be there with that man. It's supposed to be through thick and through thin. But if you saying, oh, okay, I just want to take up for child support because I don't know how to properly spend. That's lack of accountability. That man that had a kid with you, he only want to raise the kid. He only want to get what's there for his kid, not for what you and what your bills are. If you trying to spend money on hair, nails, weave, eyelashes, some Jordans, the usual starter hoe set. Other than the starter hoe for the hood. You know what I mean? That's gonna be her starter set. Ain't none of that shit going towards the kid, and it saddens me. It really saddens me. I know some brothers that are going through this, and they'll have a kid, and the chick will just straight up go left. She'll be spending money on herself, looking all dimed out, ready to go to the club, and don't put no money on that kid's books to go ahead to give him what he needs. No food, nigga could be starving, holes all in the clothes, shoes ran out. You see these type of females. You go, like you said, Walmart selection. You
Right.
be looking
Yo,
at them, be like, yo,
Michaela,
what the fuck?
hold on, bro, hold
Yeah,
on, bro.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Peep the chat while you spilling, cause you might have to pivot sometimes. Cause Michaela, she done turned into a flying roach now, yo. She was playing and pretending like she was understanding, but now she done put her victim mindset on. Ain't nobody taking any responsibility away from the father, ma'am. Ain't nobody, because we all can agree that the father got to pay the child support. He got to pay the child support, right? Because y'all going to want the child support. Nobody taking any responsibility away from the father, man. We putting the responsibility on you. Because we put responsibility, because we place responsibility and accountability on you, that don't mean we take something else from somebody else. You see, that's that's that crab in a barrel mentality where you think what somebody else do is your loss. If somebody else win, you lose. No, 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 no. We can place accountability and responsibility on you and still hold accountability and responsibility on the men. All right? That's what we doing here. Because we tired of hearing
Exactly,
y'all mouth. Trust and believe. Us dudes over here on this channel, we already know better. We know y'all mongerers. We already know it. So trust and believe. All we doing is trying to enlighten the younger women since y'all don't want to do it. Since y'all want to sit around here and blame man for everything. You know what I mean? When the
exactly,
coochie is on you. The coochie is on you, dummy. You know what I mean? Why do you want to
exactly,
leave something that's on you in the hands of somebody else? And you've been doing this for years and you've been getting bad product. You've been getting bad results for it. Like, so when are you going
exactly.
to wake up? The shit is disgusting. You look stupid out here, man.
He only could come in if you open the door.
Simple, bro. God damn it,
Have a
yo.
woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
All right, now Victoria won again. Why do women have to take you to court? Why? Man, because men refuse to care for their children. No, women have to take men to court because, like I said, what part of you slept with a nigga that did not have money? You slept with a nigga that did not have any money. So now when the baby come, you expect this man that all of a sudden up and come and have money. He doesn't have money. So now you take him to court thinking that the court will help you extort money from a person that you slept with. You slept with unprotectedly, dummy. That's why the women have to go to court. Like, why? Like, how? Like, it's a simple concept. My sisters with sense, do y'all see this? Young
Yup.
ladies, yo, let
Crazy.
me take a what's the somebody timestamp this point right now for me because I'm gonna need to play this part back for my two daughters. Yes, I am. This
I got
is
one for you.
this
I
is a
got one for
teachable
you.
moment right here. This is sad.
I got one for you.
We got women in the chat fighting for the right and the privilege to mishandle coochie that belongs
Ah,
to them.
damn. Yo, I got one for you, and y'all might also want to timestamp this too, for the the bitter and angry females that don't want to have any accountability. You say, oh, the father's not responsible. I have not seen one woman on any social media platform or any form of any kind take the father to court for him to get more time for his kids and said, nah, I want the courts to enforce that the father spend more time with his kids. You won't hear that shit. They'll be like, oh, I'm gonna just do it all by myself. That's the ignorant shit right there. Oh, I want him to stay away from the kids.
And it's because they all was taught by a fat, greasy, no good, good for nothing, little sneak thief like this.
Do you think that women should be raising their daughters to be with the man or to be wives?
Let me say this. You went to school in a predominantly white community. And I asked school and to find a husband and to find the best one suitor that they
That community, we aren't raising our children.
I'm raising my children
to be mates to each other.
I have no problem with you being a mate, but I'm not raising you to go find a man in college so that you can get married and become his wife or his whatever. I'm raising you to be a very productive individual to where you can compete in this world to be a successful person. Necessarily raising you to be somebody's wife, being successful. Now, I'm not saying being somebody's wife is not successful. I'm saying raising you to think that that's all life has to offer you is fucked up.
Now, fathers.
That's an evil little bitch right there.
Fathers. Let me help my fathers out because I could clearly see fathers. And I'm talking to my weekend dads, and I'm talking to my fathers that's hopefully the influence, the masculine male influence. Fuck you stepdaddies, B. Because if you're not the masculine influence in your house, you shouldn't even be there as a stepdad. But guys, when you have daughters, our job is to make sure they go to the best college our money can afford. Why, guys? Not for the education, guys. Remember, because the education, and you got to teach your child this, that they gotta get the education. It's good to have that education, but the shit you teaching them is more valuable than anything a school teacher could teach them. And your kid got to see that, and you got to show them that. But the reason for college is because quality people. If you got quality dollars, if you spend the most money that you can, what your money can afford. I can't count your pockets now. Whatever your money could afford, you try to spend the most quality your money could afford. And that is the quality of men she gonna be able to be around. Remember, college is where you want her to date because she'll be dating quality dudes that's about something. She won't just be out here on these streets. See, this mother, she gonna push the daughter out to go to work and be on the train in the same neighborhood where she grew her at, where she harvested her, where she planted her at. So that's all she got going for her. You know what I mean? And then if she do go to school, right? If she do gotta give her to school, The little girl gonna come out of there thinking that education is a green light to not have to listen to a man if she don't have a father. This is why you, on the other hand, you supposed to be the dad to let her know, listen, whatever you learn, don't got shit over what I say. Get her into comfortable understanding that man word is more than the government, what any government could teach them. Shit's
Oh, and let
sad
me
out
say
here.
this too. A lot of people don't understand there's two forms of law. There's man's law and then there's God's law. A man of God is automatically under God's law and under God's protection. When you decide to go ahead for benefits and privileges and you signing up for different programs for money, that's man's law. You're afforded no protection whatsoever. That's why you must stay within the guidelines of staying under a man that fears God. If he is under God's law, he is under God's protection. And while you're under God's protection, you are underneath God's protection. When you go out doing all of this other shit, being rude, belligerent, unladylike, with a Jezebel spirit, bringing that negative energy, you're bringing that negative energy towards yourself. And the God-fearing man will fucking leave you there to suffer because he's not going to want to be punished by God. And you see a lot of women that say, oh, I don't need a man, where they end up sad, lonely, accepting raw hard D, like you said, from a trash ass dude that ain't got shit going on for him, can't do nothing, don't have a job, don't want nothing, and don't want nothing to do with you. And you'll end up stuck with him. And he'll eventually, get up, lay up with some other chick and leave your ass right there. And you'll be saying, why all men ain't shit? But now you a single mom. You didn't have second thoughts. You let him hit it raw. You didn't have no choice at all. Now you's a single mom.
Everybody understand that part. And this goes for both male and female. It's the same for men and women. As a man, the things that personally don't sit well with you about the other person that you fucked and made a kid with, that needs to be set aside. And then there are things that need to be done for the children that don't have anything to do with that separate shit. Everybody on the same page so far?
Yo, look at this one. Look at the post
Half the
that she
shit
made.
y'all be worrying about in
God is a
co-parenting
spirit.
situations don't
Yeah,
actually
this
have
motherfucker
anything to
definitely
do with
worshiping the
co-parenting.
devil.
I did a one-on-one last night in regards to co-parenting. First thing the lady said when she got on the phone was, I want to talk about co-parenting. My baby daddy got a new girlfriend. And then we proceed with the conversation. By the time I finished the one-on-one, none of the actual co-parenting issues had anything to do with a new girlfriend. But y'all don't realize when you don't check yourself first, male or female, that the things that bother me as an individual don't be having shit to do with the stuff we're supposed to be trying to solve as a grown adult mother and father. Focus on the wrong shit. Can't let go. Controlling. Victim mindset. Unable to manage your thoughts. Everything comes together like a blur. Don't know how to compartmentalize. Cannot separate things that don't have shit to do with other things. And this is why I'm telling y'all, when you're dating, when you're trying to build a family, when you run across somebody that they already have seeds they produced in this world, be mindful of the women that cannot let go of things in their co-parenting situation, and be mindful of the men that cannot solve. Half the shit that bother y'all, nobody ain't even saying the stuff is wrong or that you're not justified in feeling some type of way about the stuff that you feel some type of way. But parenting outside of you loving your child don't got shit to do with feeling. If you look around at the world, you have to be well prepared to do life. And a lot of y'all not on track to have y'all children well prepared for life. They be prepared for y'all basic ass household, but get out in the world and ain't prepared for shit real. Y'all got them believing everything's supposed to be fair. No, if you buy one something, you got to buy one the other. Everything has to be even. The world don't work like that. Y'all have them believing everything is about asking your mama or asking your daddy. Your mama and daddy is not in control of the world. When you get out here and you start getting in your late teens and you start really getting out into the world, a job, a college, a social circle of young adults your age don't give a fuck about what your mama or your daddy said. Certain decisions, y'all don't be prepping these kids for life. Y'all be going back and forth about stuff that don't got nothing to do with what the fuck the assignment is. Controlling, lost, can't let go. It's some of y'all, a bitch talk about co-parenting right now. Y'all start talking about some old shit, what a nigga did to you. Or some shit from 8 years ago before the child was born, or 10 years ago before the child was even here, about what y'all went through. Those are your adult issues from an intimate relationship that don't have shit to do with this child getting the necessary things it needs. And first things first, over anything, a child needs a mother and a father to produce a good product. This is the best formula. It is statistically proven. It is statistically proven that one bitch trying to raise a child by herself produces the worst product. It is statistically proven that a man trying to raise children by himself produces a worse product, just like the mother does, than a two-parent household that has a male and a female.
Now, I love you like cook food, but I'm gonna say you must be talking about just the weekend dads, love. Cause yeah, if you're just a single dad because you're a weekend dad and you don't control how the demon is raising your child. You just get to see your child. You don't actually raise your child. So those fathers, yeah, you end up raising the same product that the single mother would raise because you know what I mean, bro? You just seeing your child. You just seeing them.
They're looking at y'all like y'all looking at me.
But all my single fathers all of the single fathers that I know that got custody of their kid, total custody of their kid, y'all doing A1. Y'all doing a hell of a job, bro. Keep them statistics looking good on the single fathers that got total custody side.
Y'all got to be able to stay in present time. The way that y'all mindset work, y'all be worried about the wrong shit. And if you've ever took my co-parenting or my parenting Zoom, y'all know I talk about the list. A lot of y'all don't have that. You don't understand what it is. This is why you way over here in left field. And your kid ain't nothing but a statistic. It's a lot of y'all, that's all Lil John is. It's a fucking statistic. Waiting to be programmed by the world. By marketing, mass media, big pharmaceutical companies, whatever the top earners would like to sell, all you're doing is producing another statistic to buy that shit.
Exactly. Victorious One. How many statistics you got running around here, Victorious One? How many of them you got running around here? Because you bothered. You is highly bothered by everything going on today. I know you got a couple statistics running around here.
No man wants to deal with that. You see that right there? That's a Jezebel spirit. You know what I'm saying? She said God is a spirit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Shorty's already lost, man. Just lay it down. Dig a deep hole and just jump in that shit. And let the let the fucking caterpillar bulldozer just pour all that dirt over you because you're already dead. You're the walking dead. Done.
That's all you're doing. When I start talking these kind of facts, these are conversations y'all don't like to have because you rather go down the rabbit hole about bullshit that happened to you while you was dating somebody that you never actually took the time to vet out first before you let them fuck you raw or before you fuck them raw. Y'all want people to care more about y'all sob story. Watch this. Y'all want people to care more about y'all personal sob story than the product y'all pushing out into the society or the culture or the community of people that we got to fucking live with. Y'all want us to look over here and cry with y'all or gossip with y'all about what y'all baby daddy or baby mama did to y'all in an intimate relationship rather than look at what the fuck kind of little boy you pushing out into the world or what kind of little girl I'm gonna watch the product. I can't speak for y'all, but I'm gonna watch the fucking product. Cause these the ones be breaking in our cars, stealing out our houses, shooting the motherfucker for nothing, acting crazy, around here don't understand who and what they are, can't
But they don't want to pay attention to that because they still trying to worry about get their little old throbbing coochie wet. That's what they still trying to do. They still trying to whop that little old coochie out with their little
Yeah, it seemed
selfish
to me
thinking self, bro.
facts.
It's
It seemed
about
to
the
me like
kids now.
Yep, it seemed to me like Victoria one seems to have some unsettled issues that she may have went to from the last guy who was giving her hard D. She need to get over that.
She definitely need to get over that. But this shit just crazy to me. It's mind-boggling how the answer right there in our face, we just don't want to address it. The mothers is so selfish now. They don't care, bro. They're spinning up these kids' future on their present. On their present. They don't care. I guess they figure, shit, I'm going to be dead. I ain't got to deal with it.
When the
Focus
truth
in
comes out,
school, bullying our kids. The product y'all be producing be trash. I'm going to watch the product. I don't want to hear about what you and your baby daddy went through. I want to know what you're doing with Lil Ray Ray right the fuck now. I want to do what you're doing with Lil Keisha or Lil Shonda right the fuck now. I want to know what's going on right now. I don't got to be all up in y'all personal business, but I want to know, do your child got manners? Do your child understand the world exists of male and female, that everything is not going to always go their way? People going to lie. You have to have conflict resolution skills. All that crying and acting like a little baby all the motherfucking time is not going to cut it. Your mama don't get to tell us what to do once you leave that. I need to know that y'all producing some productive members of society, because we having to kill these little motherfuckers right now. The product y'all produce is another motherfucking statistic that's lost. Y'all be worrying about the wrong shit. Y'all dress these motherfuckers up and post them on the internet, and the kids don't even be doing well in school, can't read well, can't do math, don't understand conflict resolution, bullying other people's kids, think they can come and get you to whoop our ass when they fucking with our kids. No. We're going to talk about the product that y'all producing. Another statistic that y'all keep pushing out. This is why we worrying about it. Because you know y'all females, y'all love to say, well, why she worrying about somebody else's child, bitch, because we got to live around them. Ho, because you putting them out in the very community that we live in. Because your son be the one climbing people's gate, breaking their fucking garage, stealing shit. Because single mother households be producing the main product that's in prisons. That's why. That's why we asking these questions and having these conversations. Because the way y'all hoes keep running around, talking about, oh, I don't need a nigga for nothing, and all that excessive ass shit, you're pushing out more fucking felons, more fucking DOC numbers, bitch. That's why. Raising more confused motherfuckers.
you know what's also
Just
crazy?
looking at y'all like y'all fucking looking at me.
You know what's crazy? Raising a child that doesn't have a purpose is a recipe for disaster. You not raising a child, that's a recipe for disaster. You raising them with the wrong kind of interests that you would like to have your family name represented by, that's also another recipe for disaster. A lot of people don't realize that shit. The way how you raise your kid and the way how they come up with no guidance, no nothing, yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
This is the shit that need to be talked about. But no, y'all all want to talk about how your baby daddy didn't buy 2 pairs of shoes for back to school or 2 notebooks, so you bought all this. Girl, fuck all that. What do them kids know? Ho, what do you understand about life and how things work? What are you teaching them? Because we be ready to kill them motherfuckers when they put their hands on our child. Because I'm teaching my children to manage their emotions. Bitch, you got to read well. Life is not fair. Things are going to have to be worked out through conflict, resolve. We raising our children to be good people. Y'all right.
Absolutely. Y'all raising fake motherfuckers. That's what y'all raising. Oh, but I got a good heart. I got a good heart and all this bullshit. That's what y'all raising, because you can't be raising nobody real because you fake. You can't, if you can't take no truth, then you a lie. And you can't be raising no love. You can't be raising nobody off love if you a whole lie. I mean, the truth is love.
Out here worrying about what your baby daddy can and can't buy, or what your baby mama did or didn't say, or who she fucking on. Y'all worrying about the wrong shit. Around here hiding the kids and playing games and shit like that. These children need 2 parents in their life. That's a statistical fact. You don't got to like me, but bitch, if you argue with facts, you're retarded. And your mama need to get on here and apologize to us because she the one raised your ass to be retarded. Any of y'all hoes running around advertising the concept of you being the only person that raises your children, bitch, you need to be stopped. Yes, hiding the kids because of their feelings, playing all these crackhead ass games, fucking these kids up. Fucking them up. Co-parenting not hard when you're not a bitch that can't let go of the past. When you're not controlling, when you don't have a victim, this shit ain't hard. It's not hard at all. You allow them to be whatever the fuck they got the capacity to be for the children, and you be whatever the fuck you got the capacity to be. And accept the reality that you can't change people and they can't change you. Fellas, be leery of women that struggle to let go of the past. When y'all be dating these women and thinking about having children with them when they already got kids with somebody else, look at how she talk, how she think, how she operate in her previous co-parenting situation. Pay attention to what sits and weighs on her, the stuff that she cannot let go, the things that she actually thinks that matters, because this stuff will play a role in you being able to lead your current household, and it will play a role in what type of way that your child will turn out.
5 supernatural things that most people don't know about the Bible. One is God used 40 different men from the Middle East and Africa to write the Bible, and most of the guys never even met each other, yet their writings match perfectly. 2, most people don't know that the Bible has 2,500 prophecies, and over 2,000 have already come to pass. 3, the Bible actually is full of secret codes that foretell the future before it even happens. 4, the Bible is full of algorithms and mathematical codes that are more advanced than the computer. Go look up the gematria. And then 5, this is my personal favorite, and that is the Bible is the most read, it is the most debated, and it is the most purchased book in planet Earth. The Bible was removed from the bestseller list because if they did not remove it, no other book would ever win.
Ladies, be mindful. Females, be mindful of these men that when you're dating them or you're trying to get in relationships with them and they already have existing children in other situations, be mindful of whether they can solve or not. It doesn't have to be the best and greatest solution. It doesn't have to work out exactly how he wants it to, but he needs to be solving shit. Because when you mix a nigga that can't solve shit and a bitch that can't let go of shit together, oh my God. Oh my motherfucking God. Talk about a fucking disaster. For me to y'all, co-parenting ain't that hard. Y'all got to check yourselves first. Y'all know I'm always going to come on here and tell y'all the shit that works for real life. Not for feelings, not for fake, not for fun, because this shit real life. If you know, like I know what's going on in the world, this shit not no play shit to be a parent. And we don't have time to be over here playing drama games in left field when my child is becoming a statistic in right field. It's a recipe for disaster. I'm giving y'all the fucking red flags you need to look at before you get involved with somebody that got children.
We got 5,000 in the building. What's going on, 5?
What up, Brett? What's up, Mike One?
What up, Brody?
Oh man, just sitting up here, man. Goddamn, Brett, you got all these prejudiced white bitches in your chat.
That's what they are.
Is that what it? These got to be white bitches, right?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they are. You know, they never have the they never have an avatar. You know what I mean? It don't matter to me. It's not about color to me. I don't give a fuck. White, black, yellow, it don't matter. The devil is the devil, and I'm gonna tell the truth. The devil don't like the truth, so you know what I mean?
But color does mean something. Color, race, color, all that means something though. Because I mean, for these people to have this much hatred and venom in them, you know what I'm saying? It got to be the white woman. It just got to be. I mean, you know, because I don't think a black woman would be just this far apart from the black man and disagree with everything the black man says all the time. And I mean, I don't think a black woman would separate her child from a black man, from the father. Black women wouldn't do that, would they?
I don't know, man. I mean, especially if you're showing them the proof. If you're showing them
they don't go. I mean, cause you know how black women always tell us what the white woman gonna do to us, and they always like tell us to stay ready for racism, and you know how hard it is out there, and how much we need them.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, because they wouldn't dare go to that white system, to that white man, and separate you from your child, would they? Not a black baby, would they?
You'll get some of them that got that narrative, just like how Mr. Goodbread showed the other day, where they go for that hair that's already been cursed, and you know they put it on top of their head, like, yeah, I'm cursed. You know, I could go ahead, I could fuck with this, and put that shit on their head and flick it back like it actually grew out of their scalp, B.
Right. I mean, it could not the white. They wouldn't put. Come on, Mike. They wouldn't put a white woman's hair style on their head, would they?
They do that.
Shit, man.
Come on, man. You gotta be lying, bro. You gotta be lying, man.
No.
I mean, black women love to be natural, don't they?
No. I know that's not true. I disagree with that. I don't think so, man.
So that, Brad, you a spiritual man.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me the black woman does not like what God gave her?
And that's what I'll be trying to figure out. I've been trying to figure that out for quite some time now, bro. I'm not even gonna.
Man, come on, man. Is there a heaven for a baby killer?
No.
What?
Oh shit, he going in.
No, come on, man. Are you serious?
No. Dogs go to heaven.
I mean, what?
Dogs
but what if you go to?
But not those babies. Not
Hold
baby
on, man.
leaders.
Come on, don't say that. Don't say that. It got to be an avenue. What if you go to church every Sunday?
What you mean? What? This?
I mean,
all y'all going to hell. My wife is going to hell. My kids is going to hell.
Is there a way to work off your sins? Can you work it off by showing up to church?
I mean, no. You got to tell the truth. You got to talk to God, not the pastor though. But you got to talk to God. Not the church.
I got another one for you.
You said something about the hair, though. Hold on, bro.
There's no group of people that hate themselves like black people.
Here we go!
Why do you put on Indian human hair? Can I ask? You know how we get that hair? When nothing goes right in the life of a Hindu person, they go through a ceremony called Tansho, where the priest in the temple incantates all the bad luck they are facing onto the hair, because for them to cut hair is such a taboo. But so that it indicates a new phase of metamorphosis, they shave their hair clean. They used to burn that hair because they understood they're burning all the bad luck, until they realized the stupid African woman wants to put it on their head. So you buy your own bad luck and you put it on your head. So I think I'll leave it there.
I'm confused, man. I'm just totally confused, man. Oh, a black woman wouldn't do that, would they?
That's hate. But telling the truth is self-hate to them. Because I hate my mother. I hate myself.
This is the mother. But this is the mother of the earth, the queen of the universe.
She can't tell the truth.
So, Mike, what's the statistics of black abortions in America?
Oh shit! Don't even get me started. with that lady Geiger, what's her name? Geiger, who was mainly responsible for that. Yeah, she's funded. She's funded.
I mean, but like, do you know like approximately what's the number? Because I think a lot of us are preaching to some of these black women that are already going to hell.
Ah, shit, yeah, it's about it's 85%, bro. It's 85%.
So if it's 85%, then that means it's only 15% of women that's even worth your time a day.
10% of them is taken, and 10% of them is taken. So y'all got 5%.
So when like black men be on podcasts, sitting up here having conversations with black women, it's like kind of like they're wasting their time.
Yeah,
right?
And that's why you also and let me ask you this though too. Statistics show that passports have gone up significantly because of these types of women. The passports have gone up. They've been skyrocketing. A lot of men are checking out and just say, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this shit no more. I'm going to check my options out.
So, but like right here on American soil though, I mean, like where are the black men stuck at? Like, if they see all this hatred that's coming towards them, they constantly got to argue with this woman, and she's never on the same page as you. Like, I mean, like, at what point do you stop saying, damn, I can't build with that bitch? Like, when did it kick in to where, man, I got to try another type of bitch? Like, you know, it's pretty white bitches sitting around here, Mexican bitches, mixed bitches, you know, different type of bitches besides this angry ass black bitch that's always arguing and shit. I just left Chipotle, man, and I'm in a white area, and 2 niggas came in with bonnets. I was embarrassed like a motherfucker, man. For the bitches. I was embarrassed for them. And they sitting up there laughing, giggling, kiki and ha-ha-ing with each other and shit. They don't realize that they look like clowns in this restaurant.
Oh yeah, and when the people look at them, you'll see every other race. They'll be looking, and even your own kind that will look at them and be like, "Why did you even come in the store?" When I see 2 people like that come in the store, I don't go back to that store no more. Seriously, when I see that type of shit, I don't go back.
But see, the thing is, but like a lot of people try to ignore it, they condone it. They wouldn't dare like mention that because it would be offensive, and it might seem like it was, you know, some racism or whatever, you know, towards these females or whatever. Because, you know, because a lot of times in America, you know, there's like 3 or 4 different type of people that you cannot address. And that's you know, them J's, retards, handicapped, and black women. That's the category they put themselves in. And you know, you wonder why, you know, like this chemical imbalance is so off, man, because you got to think what's going on with the scalp, right? It's been chemicals, it's been tight braids, it's been weaves that doesn't give the scalp oxygen. I mean, it's a lot of shit that goes into this retardation.
And when the chemicals go to the brain, they form a sense of chemical imbalance to where they become mentally unstable, highly irrational, and you know, you can't tell them nothing. They all got that narrative. And don't think, not for 1 minute, that them people in the beauty salon that be selling you that shit don't be putting them chemicals in there to make shit go left. They got an agenda for, you know, them types of people that go in there and just buy their product. You see it day in and day out. They will swerve and run into you just to get into that store to buy the shit from people that don't even respect them, but they'll take your money though.
But hey, man, I'm telling you right now, black men, you need to stop wasting your time, man. I don't know how much time you think you got on this earth, but like when you get to heaven or wherever your destination is, and you talk to God, and you get with God, and you say, God, that's all I dated was black women down there. And he gonna be like, what? You mean to tell me I gave you all these options and you only stuck with one? Boy, what's wrong with you? He might send you to hell.
Yeah, that's true too. I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I'm getting my fucking passport.
Hey,
Fuck
man,
all this shit.
By me saying that, man, hey man, do what it takes to make you happy, man. Don't be stuck in no relationship where you constantly arguing when whoever the fuck you chose to fuck with ain't on the same page as you. I'm talking about man and woman. You know what I'm saying? Do what makes you happy, man, because you never know when you're gonna kick the bucket. You know what I'm saying? So like your time, I don't know what you're waiting on, but your time on this earth is limited. So do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? But have some morals and ethics behind what you're doing though. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing you know what I'm saying, that's gonna, you know, send you somewhere else.
Your shit. Yeah.
Send you somewhere else.
Compromise. Word. But
Right.
don't be in a position where you get sent to the upper room.
Right. So all you black women that sitting up here talking about the white man and all this old type of shit, hey man, go get him. Go get him, because that right there will get you out the way. You know what I'm saying? That right there will get you out the way. And not only that, but I guarantee you all that shit you get a black man, I guarantee you won't get that man. You will not get that man that shit. You would treat your master as if he was God.
Oh, that's disgusting, man.
Hashtag ghetto gag.
Yo, oh man, I knew you was gonna go there, man. Oh man, yo. Listen, man, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Remember that, guys. But we're gonna go on and wrap this sucker on up, man. Why black women can't have a logical conversation about child support? Because that's their bread and butter, bro. I'm the bread, and y'all brought the butter today, guys. Yo, I appreciate y'all for coming out, as always, man. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all for y'all support, y'all time, and y'all energy. Even if we don't agree, it don't matter. At least you know. I know you're gonna remember this live stream. At least you're gonna leave here remembering something. You're gonna remember something because you never heard it before. You never heard it put like that. And it is what it is. The truth is what it is, guys. Yo, mic. Let them know.
Yo, my fault. Go ahead, Goodbread.
Let them know what it is, and then 5,000, you can close it out.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna just let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? A God-fearing man, it's God's plan. You know what I'm saying? There's two sides. There's God's law and then there's man's law. You want to worship the money, the root of all evil, and be afforded no protection, go ahead and keep chasing the money. But as quick as you got it, remember how you got it. So there's that thing that's called karma. You came everywhere else, but you came here for the fucking truth. And everybody here is starting to wake up now. Thank you, Goodbread, for having me on your show, and I will be back too.
No doubt. Victorious one. It's not a video game, right? You
one
living your
mic.
best life. Hold on. You living your best life, right? But you constantly yelling that in the chat. A person that is living their best life is not on YouTube for a whole hour getting dopamine hits thinking that they won something. Ma'am, what did you win tonight? What did you win? I'ma need y'all ladies to pay attention to this woman. When I tell y'all, we have our sisters in our community that's just playing the game, playing Monopoly just to go around the board and collect the $200. This is a perfect example of what I'm telling you guys. She is one. She is it. 5,000. Go on and close it. Close it out. 5,000.
Hey man, you divestors, you black man haters, I support you. I support you. I want you to, hey man, take your journey and do what you do, and go find your happiness. Get your white man, please.
But yo, God is. You see it though. Who keep distracting the live stream as I'm trying to give y'all the truth? Because I'm not giving y'all my opinion. I'm giving y'all the truth. I'm giving y'all breakdowns of videos. And who? Was it a man? Was it a man? No, it wasn't a man. it was your victorious one, your sister. But you didn't check her. You didn't check her like, yo, sister, let him cook. Sister, let him. You'd rather check my stream though, yo. You see what I mean? That's the problem in the black community. That's the problem. Because you look to the leader to say something. Then when the leader says something, because it's not what you want him to say or how you want him to say it, you go and tear him down. Come on,
but,
yo. Yeah.
But Goodbread, she's right today. For today, she is right. The black woman is God when she chooses a white man. That's the closest to God she's gonna get. Get her out the way, let her worship her master, and we will all be happy. And then the black women that are left, they will get them a black man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, to each his own, man. Let these people, you know, take their journey and go down that road, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, we went down that road 400 years ago. They want to get back. Shit. They want to get back to it. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some people like getting treated like a zoo animal, a farm animal. Let them do it, man. I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
No doubt.
I got a couple white partners, right? They done dated damn near every divester prostitute in the town, and they show me pictures, right? They be showing me pictures, you know, because a lot of these black bitches, they'll give a nigga the funeral face, right?
Yeah.
And you know, and be like, you know, a nigga gotta pay or a nigga gotta qualify for them or whatever, right? But then some of my buddies, they show me these pictures of some of these black bitches, and I'm like, God damn, for real? All in her wig, all dripping down her lashes, dripping down her chin, just nasty. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, some of you black men, you got to realize what you're dealing with, man, because I don't think you realize what goes on behind the scenes. You know, the way you get treated and the way her master gets treated is two different things, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to stop wasting your time, man, and you know what I'm saying, and channel your energy, you know, to somebody that likes you. Because if you getting all this resistance and you gotta, you know, be a mathematician and a statistician and tell all these bitches all this analytics about what's the downfall of the black community and all that shit. These bitches don't give a fuck about that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They kids is the one out here getting shot and getting killed and going to jail and shit like that. The sons that they raise and the daughters that they birth are out here stripping and hoeing and end up getting killed and dismembered by white men and shit like that. So you gotta think, if they gave a fuck about that, they would do something about that. But instead, they want to give you a hard time for pointing shit out that would prevent some of this shit. So if they don't give a fuck, you need to stop giving a fuck and take care of your own and fuck with who fucks with you.
Exactly. Even if it means getting out of the West to do it. Get them fucking passports. Stop playing.
Well, if you get the passport and you get out of the West, then you ain't gonna be able to make them jealous. When you're walking down the street with your white woman, that's what's gonna fuck them up. It might cause a car crash.
I've already been there, done it.
Well, you gotta keep doing it.
I walked into the Walmart. I told her, I said, yo, go pick us up a salad. You should have seen the angry looks that I got, B. And I got pictures to prove it.
Hey, cause they ain't ashamed to show Brad, you know. When they get that Brad, they ain't scared to take him all over the place. Because if you get a white man old white man dancing on the internet, you know what I'm saying? You always got these niggas in the comments talking about, oh, we can invite him to the cookout.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Tap dancing Uncle Tom ass cats.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this thing on up, man. I gotta get to it. But y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming out as always. Salute to the Bread Squad. Salute to the Righteous Fear, the chat. All of y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. We're going to exit with all of the pieces of content we went over today like we do all of the time, guys. I'll see y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Be safe and protect your own coochie, bro. I don't care how long you've been with this lady. Tonight, when you lay down, you better put a condom on. Because she get pregnant, she gonna play dumb. Like if you was supposed to know better. Like if you was supposed to put a condom on. So surprise her tonight, my guy. And just put a condom on, bro. Put a condom on. See what she say. See what she do, bro. And that'll let you know. That'll let you know everything you need to know, bro. Because you could
play that video on the closeout. Can you play that video on the closeout? He hitting it from the back, one thumb in the ass. Do that on the closeout, please, please.
He talking about meat to meat. I got you. All right, y'all. But y'all be easy, y'all.
You hit it from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why I feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
Do you have any children?
I do. See, this one y'all gonna kick me down at, but it's okay because I'm ready. I've been watching the show for some years now.
Here we go!
I have 7 lovely children.
Bumble clock. Real quick, just give me their current ages, honey.
Oh, so 18, 13, 12, 9, 5, 4, 2.
All about the same man?
No.
Basically.
My first girlfriend, and then I was married to my oldest kid's father, and then I have my youngest kid's dad.
She must be a demon, right? She's got to be a demon at least. She's got to be part of Satan's minions.
So it's 3 people, but you said one was a woman?
I had my oldest with my oldest kid, my oldest son's mother. Yes.
So was that a surrogate situation? How did that work? Who was
no, no. We did the real thing.
Well, we did it. In order for a baby to be created, it takes a man and a woman. So where did you get the sperm from?
So there was a guy that we had after we were together. We had the baby. We stayed together for probably like maybe 2 or 3 years after that. After our son was born.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Alexis, I have to ask you. Do you know where Caden's biological father is?
No. I haven't talked to that guy since I got back with Alex.
I know this was not the news you wanted, but I do believe you knew somewhere deep down inside that this was a very real possibility.
Like just that relationship Alex had with Caden, it was like Alex knew Caden was his son. Alex took that picture himself, laying on the bed like, come on, Caden, let's say cheese. Like, to Alex, this was his son.
So what's wrong with boundaries?
I mean, what do you mean by boundaries?
I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's really making me uncomfortable. It is your mom, but she doesn't know boundaries. Tyler, what don't you understand?
Okay, so can you? All right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we was to go on vacation,
I don't want to hear no example. What about how I feel? So it's your mom over me. You don't care about how I feel.
It's a great balance between the both. But it's always you, but it's gonna be my mom too.
Miss Audrey, ma'am.
Mom.
Excuse me.
Shit, don't go, please.
Audrey, Tyler, shut up. Audrey, let me get you straight. That's my son. I don't know how you grew up or whoever raised you, but that's mine, okay? And that's what I need you to understand. It has nothing to do with you. My boundaries, you saying that I go in your stuff, no, I'm cleaning it because you're nasty. Tyler, I told you could have did better a long time ago.
I love her.
No, you don't. You don't know. You
everything.
couldn't possibly know what love is, Tyler. She's only with you for your money.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. What do you do? What do you do for a living? You do nothing.
I have an online business.
You just want to sit here and be
I have
cute.
an online business.
But what money does it make? It's Tyler's money.
It makes money.
No, it's Tyler's money. It's not your money.
Who asked you to come in here?
No one asked me. My son pays bills here. You don't pay bills, sweetie.
Okay.
You don't pay bills. You pay no bills here.
So are you going to let her talk
I can talk to her any way I please because guess what? You came from me, Tyler.
No, I'm saying though, come on, you can't be disrespectful.
This is way too uncomfortable.
You can't be disrespectful.
You know what, Tyler?
This is my lady. You can't be doing this. That's too much.
Do you think that women should be raising their daughters to be with the man or to be wives?
Let me say this. You went to school in a predominantly white community. And
we aren't raising our children.
I'm raising my children
to be mates to each other.
I have no problem with you being a mate, but I'm not raising you to go find a man in college so that you can get married and become his wife or his whatever. I'm raising you to be a very productive individual to where you can compete in this world to be a successful person. Necessarily raising you to be somebody's wife, being successful. Now, I'm not saying being somebody's wife is not successful. I'm saying raising you to think that that's all life has to offer you is fucked up.
We're paying single mothers more money not to have a man in the house than to have that married man in the house.
Why do you think they're doing that?
Because they want to exercise power, dominion, control, and punishment.
Yeah,
right?
Because if the man's not controlling the house,
Uncle
something
Sam
else
is.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam is,
Yep.
right? So the woman's saying, I'd rather be married to Uncle Sam because he's writing me a bigger check than whatever you are. And so that allows Uncle Sam to exercise more power over the household than the real Sam who was actually in there who got booted because the woman had more of an incentive to collect the check from the government than she did from actually being a member of a stable married household. And that's exactly why fatherlessness has gone up dramatically over the last 6 decades, because you get what you actually pay for in this country. Now 25% of kids are born into a household without a father in that house. In a certain sense, it's not surprising. You get what you pay for. That's what we're paying for, and therefore that's what we're getting.
I wouldn't fit to have no baby with no black woman because she wouldn't allow you to have a loving, full relationship with your son. I've seen grown men weep and cry. I'm talking about gangster bad niggas because, man, they just can't see. Because she got so much control over the baby. I watch niggas give up on life, homie. I watch niggas put their head down in shame and walk away from the baby because she got too much control. It breaks a man's spirit and soul. Your son or your daughter looking at you and mama got all to say and you supposed to be daddy, then you can't be the hero. Because mama play the villain and you can't come save your child from that villain. How you gonna be the hero? I kick this goddamn door in to get my baby. Bitch, that nigga, I'm gonna be a hero.
Put your hands together for Mr.